Welcome to the Entertainment Panel. I am your host, Will. We got a full house today, huh?
Full house.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, welcome back. This should be a really great show. I'm definitely gonna make sure that I put something like really spicy on the thumbnail or something like that. Spicy. I'm gonna clickbait the fuck out of this show.
Hey, do what you do.
Click. You want me to pull my titties out for the thumbnail?
Yeah, no. Just one.
No, I was gonna say, you gotta you gotta leave them wanting more.
Yeah,
right. I feel you.
Yeah.
Always leave them wanting more.
Which one? The question is, which one you pulling out? The left, the right, or the middle?
It's got to be the
middle.
left titty.
Is the
one that got surgically removed?
If a man pulls out a titty, it's always got to be the left.
It's left titty.
Yeah.
Just make sure it ain't
Science?
peas.
It makes
What
sense.
is the science behind that?
Is that the bigger one?
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know,
There's
you know.
always one.
Don't
bigger.
spoil it, guys.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
No spoilers, but left titty. Come on.
Girls just can't. They just wouldn't understand.
They wouldn't.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't understand different size boobs, right?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with size at all.
Oh.
You guys all good on your microphones? Pull your microphones close.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I like
good
to pull
on
mine
my
away
mic.
because the
You can hear me?
last time I was on a podcast, my laugh was like full blast in the mic.
That's my biggest.
Oh, no, don't worry.
I was
Whoa.
like, oh,
When me and my sister podcast were like screaming.
Know how to edit that out.
Laughing.
Yeah, we can turn it down.
Tone that down a little bit.
I can't help it. I get so excited because
Yeah.
I want to laugh that it just yelps, and I just gotta keep it away a little bit today.
Well, we got a full like slate of shit to talk about and to eat and to do. So we'll get right into it. We'll talk about we'll start with The Last of Us. Joe.
Yeah. So I just want to say before anyone says anything, we're not spoiling anything, right?
Oh, hold up.
We can just talk. Who
Who ain't seen the 2 seasons?
I haven't seen it, but I don't
Well,
I don't
I
care
just haven't seen
to.
the 2 episodes.
Okay.
I haven't seen the 2 episodes either, but I know what happens.
Well, then don't spoil it, and then we
just won't say who.
We have to make sure that next week we can get into it and
Right.
dive it.
So
Yes.
So all y'all watch The Last of Us 2, so you can be there with us.
Right.
So we've already kind of talked about it pre-show, but somebody dies,
yeah.
and we're not going to say who dies. But
Dies dead.
I was shocked when this character died. I had never played the video games, so all my friends who have played the video games, they were like, "Oh, just wait till this happens. This happens." Like they didn't tell me what was going to happen, but they're just saying, "Just wait." Like
Right.
I was like, "What's the big deal?" And then this episode was the thing that
Yeah.
Cam's been on the show before. Cam, The Last of Us is his favorite franchise. Like he buys it for every single format of video game system. He buys it for he bought it for PlayStation. I think it might be on Xbox. He bought it for Xbox, he bought it for PC, he buys it for all of it. Like he's obsessed
So
with
he
the
got
game.
the remake
Remastered ones.
Remastered
He's
of 1
beat
and 2.
them like 6 or 7 times through.
Yeah.
Like he constantly goes back and replays that game. And he texted me, or I texted him after the episode, and I was like, "Holy shit, I can't believe that happened." He said, "Dude, I've been waiting for this for a year and a half for you to finally see this scene,"
Right.
because he didn't want to spoil it. And I don't know how I didn't get this spoiled, because there's so many people in my life who have played the video game, and every time they start talking about it, I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
I haven't played the game. Don't tell me what happens.
Is
So-
it a character from last season?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it the
Yes.
girl?
We're not going to say. We're not going to say.
But
We're
I
not
will
saying.
say,
I'm going home and watching.
I will say, I think those of us who have played the video game were kind of hoping that it would be different than the season 2 a little bit, especially so soon into the season. I think though that it's probably gonna be better.
I hope they kill the girl.
No.
I never liked that. girl.
So here's the thing I can say about it. It didn't happen the way it was supposed to happen in the video game.
It was very close.
But I say the person that got killed, it was somebody else that was in that room other than the girl.
Right.
Oh, because
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they
And
did
then-
swap out a character.
Right. And then a certain person that got put to sleep, she was never really there. And
Interesting.
to me,
Don't be saying he's and she's.
well,
Well,
And-
it's for me. I
yeah.
understand.
Well-
And the person that is playing Abby, she still got to grow on me because I don't think she fits the protocol type of what Abby looked like on the video.
Jacked.
Well, I think
that character was
Exactly.
jacked in the game.
Exactly.
I think that's what this whole season's about, though. I think in the video game you kind of jump a little bit, And I think we're going to see the transition in the show is where I think the direction they're going with it.
I did not play the video game. You did?
Yes.
Okay, is the gay love scene from the first season in the video
No.
game? Or they just
no. But
always wondered?
That episode
Okay,
was
now,
all made up.
broke
really
me.
fast.
but there is a love scene between two girls in this, but it's not like real intense or anything.
I think you have to keep in mind though that the 2 seasons were released like 10 years apart.
Yeah.
Like the second video game, like the season, or was it like version 2 was released 10 years later, and it was a very bigger topic talked about then too, and so it just made sense for the video game's direction to go that way. And when the show was created, it's what would have been in the show if it was created later.
So I know they're working on a part 3 for the game.
Yes, but is the show going to come out before the part 3 comes out?
No.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah, you can't.
They are making a third game?
Yeah, because you got damn, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah. Don't spoil anything because I don't know what happens.
There are some certain things that happen at the end of the video game
that leave the door open.
Leaves the door open for it. So you can't make a third season without knowing what the third game is going to be.
Unless they break up the second game into 2 seasons of a TV show.
That's
Which
about
is
the
why
only
I
way.
said
Which they
I
could
think-
do.
Which is why I said I think that they're going to show the transition between in the video game it jumps to the adults instead of giving us the extra. Which is why I think this season's going to be that.
I know I can tell you is that in the video game, the person
Don't spoil.
that got killed, they didn't get killed that early in the video game. So
yeah,
it was.
that's why I was like, wow.
Yeah,
so
it
soon.
happened early.
Right, which is why.
Pedro Pascal is still alive, right?
We're not saying
We're
who
not
happens
saying
to
who.
whoever.
You just got to watch it. And it's still
I'm
a
watching
really.
it this weekend.
It's
That's the
still really, really, really good. The way the infected is now, oh man, it's like you got some super infected. They are smarter. It's like they're baiting people now. So
I'm so excited.
just watch it. It's gonna draw you in. And be like, damn.
Did anyone see Sinners?
No, I didn't get a chance to check it out, but I know it got really, really
Sinners is on the ticket for next
good
week.
reviews.
Oh well, I'm just saying like
For next week?
Please.
It's right. It's on our list.
it's on our list right now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't even look.
Well, I didn't watch it, so
Are we reviewing it still?
don't give me no spoilers.
didn't see it.
I haven't seen
Put it
it.
on next week. Put it on next week.
Okay, we can talk about Sinners next week. then.
100
Yeah.
out of 10.
Okay, so it's
100
worth,
out of 10.
It's worth the
Yeah,
Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah,
Oh my
Cam
God.
said it was his
And
favorite
go-
movie of the year.
Yes, and go see
He
it in
said
IMAX
it's
because I just
incredible.
learned that they filmed it for IMAX. I could see it again. I want to see it again.
I'm sure he
Now,
will.
one interesting thing I do want to share about Sinners is that what's the name of the Ryan Coogler?
Ryan
Yeah.
Coogler?
Coogler. What's interesting about the movie is not just the movie itself, but also how it was made. They had a $90 million budget for the film.
Wow.
And they're doing really great for it to be a non franchise film. And one of he had some stipulations in picking out the studio that he was going to go with. One of the stipulations was that he wanted pretty much his money up front. He wanted his cut up front before they counted the profit. That's something that's reserved for only a certain group of directors. So he's now separated himself and is in the upper echelon for directors. So as a young black director, that's amazing.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Outside of that, he also negotiated that in 25 years he's to retain all of the rights for the movie. That's generational. That's different. That's something that we haven't seen before in the movie industry, and it actually rang some alarms with a lot of studios because it could, if this was to become a pattern, it could diminish the value of studios because they can't retain the value to these films over time. If directors are saying, okay, just imagine if Steven Spielberg, owned. All of his films.
E.T. and all that.
Yeah,
If he owned it.
If he owned it. George Lucas owned it, and then sold out to Disney. But it's just not something.
But he
that
built it. He built that all from the ground up himself. That
right.
Lucasfilm, LucasArts.
Right. So it definitely changes things in that atmosphere, and I think that the movement that he's been on ever since Black Panther has just been remarkable. So shout out to him, shout out to the work that they're doing, just outside of the movie itself, but the politics of it.
Speaking of him, He just got he's finna redo X-Files.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's the right guy
Ryan
for it.
Coogler.
Nice.
Yeah,
He's the guy for it.
So is Michael B. Jordan gonna be in it?
Probably.
Because
he's in
every movie.
Every movie.
I'm looking up right now.
Fruitvale Station.
Fruitvale Station, Creed, Black Panther, both movies, and Sinners. Those are the 5 movies he's
And didn't
done,
miss.
and they all have Michael B. Jordan. in
Yeah.
them.
And didn't miss.
Didn't miss. So
Can I say one thing?
Sure.
If you guys aren't sold on watching the movie yet, I'm gonna throw 2 things out there. One, it has a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes, so that should be a very big key. That's a good movie. Number
And
2,
Michael B. Jordan plays
well,
twins.
yeah, okay, 3 things. Number 2, Michael B. Jordan, but number 3,
Plays twins.
there's vampires. There's vampires.
Well,
So
There's
Which
actually
is
a
exactly why I
sexy
won't be
vampire.
watching.
exactly a
So I
sexy
was- it's like
vampire.
the biggest hear me
for
out.
the girls.
The
Yeah.
whole
I
time
get-
I was like,
I guess like when you see the trailers, you can honestly know that these are vampires. If you're not really paying that much of attention, but yeah,
but
I'm-
the storyline.
I want to see it, and I want to see my girl in there. Was it?
You're not talking about Haley Steinfeld, are you?
Oh man, she hot.
Yeah,
sexy.
she's in it.
sexy.
the memes with her husband.
I don't
and
like the
Michael
simple
B.
fact
Jordan.
is that she's dating who is it?
Josh Allen.
Yeah, I'm like Josh.
Really?
Bro. Yeah,
They're
she's dating
married.
Josh Allen. Oh, they married now. Boo boo. You know,
So he's
it's
Josh
all
Steinfeld.
right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's all right, though. You know what I'm saying? I just like because I think she's a very good actress. You know,
Yeah, she is talented.
I think the
don't know
first
if
thing
I've
I
ever
ever
seen
seen
her
her
She's
in
also
was
a singer.
Penny Dreadful. I think was
Talking
that?
about the Bumblebee movie, are you?
No, that ain't the first thing I seen her.
I'm looking her up right now. I don't know if I've seen any of these movies.
She's in
in.
Pitch
It's
Perfect.
funny. Pitch Perfect. It's
Oh, I
funny
actually have
because
seen
in the
Pitch Perfect,
movie
too.
she plays like a white passing woman, and they like note how like her daddy was like half black, but I guess in real life she mentioned like she is. It like made her like look.
She's
into her
half black, or she
roots.
just is
I don't
some
think she's
percentage.
half. Yeah, she's like 12%. But I didn't know that.
Interesting. Cool. 12%. Cool.
Moving into Black Mirror. How many of us have seen the newest Black Mirror?
I haven't seen.
I've
the
seen
new
2 of the
I have.
episodes of the
I
new
haven't seen
season.
it. Wait, was this the one we was talking about last?
It's like Twilight Zone, New Age Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Did you see? You saw
I've
the
checked it
first
out.
2. Those
No.
are actually my favorite.
I saw episode 1 and episode 6, maybe.
What's episode 6?
Or episode 5. I saw Common People, which is the one with what's the actress's name? She's, speaking of mixed people, she's like 6 or 7 different ethnicities. Rashida Jones.
Oh, Rashida
okay.
Jones. Yeah. That's Quincy Jones' daughter.
Yeah, and
That's the
she's
first
white,
episode.
black,
So-
Egyptian, Jewish, and like something else.
That's the first episode,
Yeah.
right?
What's
Okay.
funny about that is that Quincy Jones is her father, and then you had Tracy Ellis Ross,
Yeah.
who's Diana Ross's daughter. And
Right.
and they have such a storied musical history. I'm sure that they had bumped into each other plenty of times and done work together.
So they're on this.
The first
yeah,
episode.
yeah, they're from the first episode together, and it's like,
Oh, that's right. Tracy Ellis Ross is the lady who works at the company.
yeah.
So what's the first episode?
I knew
about?
I knew her. I couldn't figure it out.
I mean,
The
you
first-
spoiled the first episode for me. It's all right.
So the first episode is about and I'm just
Netflix making fun of themselves, pretty much.
yeah. So
Wow.
I'm literally just reading the description right here on that Netflix has for the episode. Oops,
That's the best way to do it.
I got it. It's when a teacher is left fighting for her life, her doting husband signs her up for a high-tech system that keeps her alive, but at what cost?
Oh,
I love that they made her a
So-
teacher.
Yeah. So she's dying, and they basically
She
is it
gets
that
in
they?
a car. They get no. Does she? When do they get? No, they don't get in a car accident.
I don't think
Sorry.
there's a car accident. I
She,
can't remember
like,
how
had-
she's dying.
Yeah,
I don't
me
remember if it's a
either.
terminal illness, but they basically.
Something happened. She like passed out.
Oh, that's right. She like passed out in class. I think
Yeah.
she was teaching the class and she fell, and then they cut to him finding out that there was an accident at the school, and then she's on like life support or something.
Yeah.
And they have this company that is able to. Do they implant something in her, or how does it? How does
They make a copy.
is it something that interacts with her brain? I don't know, but anyway, they have some sort of technology that allows him to pay for a subscription to keep her alive. Basically, is what
Oh,
it boils
wow.
down to.
damn.
And then as the episode goes on, they start, and that's why she's saying Netflix is kind of making fun of themselves because they start changing their subscription models. And now, you like this thing you used to get to do, and well, now you got to pay more, or we can downgrade you to the basic package, but then you can't leave your county that you're in. You're stuck in this county.
She starts saying like ads, like every day,
and then she starts like she's talking to the students, and all of a sudden she's like,
they're talking about honeybees.
Then she starts going in an advertisement. Like she's speaking in advertisement.
Yeah,
to the
that's
kids.
crazy.
And the kids are like, yeah,
sweet.
That's some crazy stuff.
And then the kids ask her about the advertisement. She's like, what?
are you talking about?
And they're like, you just told us about honey. She's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And then then they find out that she doesn't even know that she's doing it, and she blacks out during that. So it's interesting. It talks about
husband's. It's like $1,000 a month at some point.
Oh,
the husband
shit.
starts doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
To get the money.
To get money to pay for it because he's in too deep. He doesn't want his wife to just die. So he's like by the balls they got. So it's it's just predatory, medical care basically.
I was gonna say it reminded me a lot of American healthcare outside of like the subscription of it all, like what you will do for it and how much you pay for it and what you get and
I think that's the thing that I like the most about the Black Mirror franchise is the fact that everything is futuristic, everything is kind of different, but it is incredibly realistic.
I know
relatable.
A lot of it, you can look at everything and say, "Oh, I could really see
it could go this way."
Minus the very, very first Black Mirror episode. With
I know people see that pig episode and they get so turned off by the show, and I always tell them, I'm like, just skip that episode. If like that stuff grosses you out, just skip the episode, pick a different one because they're all they're all
every
new.
episode is different. The second episode I liked it, but I had no idea where it was going. And then when it went there, I was like, oh, that was like too like easy, I guess. Like, did you see it?
Yeah, my favorite. Okay, my favorite episode ever though with Black Mirror is the America's Got Talent episode. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that where they're in their prisons?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's my favorite episode because it just talks about like because you have to stay active in order.
You have to ride the bicycle to earn credits to be able to like do something.
Entertain yourself, basically.
While you're in prison. These are all. But the people who are working out on these bikes in prison to gain credits to be able to do things, they're actually supplying power for the world, like electricity.
Oh,
so the prisoners are creating. They're basically like gerbils on a wheel, creating electricity for the world. But they're in prison doing this to earn credits to be able to like do stuff. And then there's advertisements in their cell on the walls, and they can use credits to like skip the ads. You know what I mean? Otherwise, they can't sleep because they get bombarded with advertisements.
Dang.
My favorite.
And then they go on stage and they do like America's Got Talent type shit.
You have a chance.
So it's free entertainment basically because they don't have to. They just use prisoners as entertainment.
Well, once a year they have a competition. Whoever wins the competition gets to become famous and be the people in the ads and get away from the bike so they don't have to do it anymore. It costs 100,000 credits or something like that to enter the competition even. And so it's about this journey you see them go through to get through it, and it's just crazy.
That is wild.
The episode that stuck with me the most was with Bryce Dallas Howard, and it was all about like how you had to get like your social media or something.
That's one of my favorites.
And it like
nosedive.
Yes.
Nosedive. Yep, that's one of my favorite episodes.
I like the Cyrus one.
So like plausible.
Yeah.
Because that nosedive episode, we already kind of have that. We already have credit scores, and your score dictates your ability. You have GPA in school that dictates
social
your
media
ability to get into
and your
things.
your likes and following.
If you're like an Uber driver or DoorDash driver, you have a rating, and that allows you to get more access to things.
It was actually ahead of its time because this stuff wasn't even like popular when it came out.
So it's like
probably spawned all those ideas.
So it's like you could see that, extrapolate into something terrible, like what happens in the episode where every interaction you have, you get rated 5 stars, and then, gives you access to certain.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't there an episode where like everything that you've seen and did, like it was recorded, and you were able to go back to it?
The memory of you, I think that one was called.
And it was like it caused a huge conflict between the characters, and that one stuck out to me.
Now that would be crazy if something like that was real.
Because then there's a curator at your funeral. They go through and
whatever you're doing all by yourself,
and they review all your life.
They still able to access everything you did on your own.
There's actually an update to that. There's actually an updated version of that show
in this season.
This season.
Oh, really? I gotta check that out. Yeah.
And then there's also an update on
USS Callister.
Yes.
I'm excited for that episode. I haven't watched it
I
yet.
haven't either.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Are you referring to Eulogy? The one where the woman died? Okay, yeah. I did watch that one.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you guys get through with all the episodes, we'll circle back around and see how you guys like them. But we'll move on to Yellow Jackets. I actually started Yellow Jackets, and I don't know if I'm in season 1 still, but I do like the show. But you guys go ahead and spoil it as far as the season.
Yeah, go
finale,
ahead.
I don't know.
I'm gonna watch it anyway.
You
You're
guys
so
are
far
like
ahead.
what, season 2 right now?
I'm on season 1, maybe.
I just finished season 1.
Okay.
So if you guys,
I'm at the end of season 2, but you guys can spoil it away.
So it's just you and I who are caught up?
Yeah,
because
Okay.
you still
I'm starting. I hated him, but I'm starting to love the husband.
Oh, yeah,
who,
Jeff.
Like, yes, Jeff.
Yeah, no, you'll get to like him.
funny.
You'll get to like him a lot. He's real cool. You're just
Yeah.
like, man, why they got to put this guy through all this shit?
Yeah,
dude?
yeah.
He just wants to be live a normal life.
Yeah.
And he's got a fucking insane wife.
Yeah.
Because
You know-
okay, so we all seen like where he was the one that got caught, right? He was the one that got caught with the journal or whatever.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so that was crazy. Like I did not expect him to be the one to have that journal, but that just leads further into like how his wife she's just completely unhinged.
Shauna
upstairs.
is, and since you and I are the only ones who have seen it, I'll try to talk like kind of broadly and not get
Yeah,
too specific. But yeah, I mean, this newest season just, oh my God, Shauna is unhinged. She's like a
okay.
villain, basically.
Okay.
She's like a villain.
She's always been the villain, though.
But
She's
no,
always been the
because
bad
she
guy.
just seemed she just seemed kind of just like ditzy for a while, like just I don't know.
No
I wasn't really all about her for a while, but then like her character started developing a lot when she was a child. You know, like that child character after she got over that whole like pregnancy thing whatever. After she got past that, she started really going off the deep end, and then when they started exploring that, you started noticing more traits come out when they had the adult segments going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, to see like, and then when it got towards the end of season 3, you're like, wow, like this bitch is just unhinged.
She is wild.
Unhinged, bro.
Wow.
It is crazy.
Can I give my opinions on Shauna really fast? From season 1, I have been so annoyed with her. Like and this is a season 1 spoiler. You finished season 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ever since she made that girl go out in the cold and she died, I've had beef with Shauna. Okay, because
That wasn't Shauna's fucking fault.
No, it was.
That was
She
Jackie's
was a
stupid ass
bad
fault.
friend. She was a bad friend.
No,
and then
Jackie's
she
dumbass.
ate her friend. Okay.
They all had to. They
what are
had
you
to.
talking
They had
about?
to survive. They had to survive.
Nah. She
What else
ate
you gonna
her
do?
Friend. She was
Yeah.
jealous. BITC.
She was not jealous.
Didn't she?
She was hungry.
Didn't she sleep with her friend's man? Isn't
Yeah,
Jeff her
she got-
friend's
Jeff.
man
She was
too?
so
Yeah.
in love with her. She was so in love with
Yeah,
her
she-
that she slept with her friend's man, and then she made her go out in the cold, and she died, and she sat
No.
there and made her dead corpse listen to her rant about how sucky her life is, and
Yeah.
then she ate her.
I agree
Okay,
with you.
she-
I'm a
See,
Shauna.
it's crazy. That is
I
okay.
accept
no.
all Shauna slander.
No,
don't like her
crazy.
either.
That may be how it went down, but I don't. Your
that
your
is, that
perception of
maybe.
it. No, because Jackie could have got her ass up and went back inside. She chose
She
to
was
stay
pouting.
out there and be She chose to be a pouty little bitch because she knew that she couldn't offer any other survival skills out there in the wild.
Her best friend slept with her man, and now she's stuck in a cabin with her.
Y'all
while she's
are
growing her
y'all are
baby.
in the fucking wild. Put that shit aside. You guys got to survive, man.
Excuse
and look
me,
how well that
excuse me.
worked out.
The friend that she spends so much time grieving, she ate her.
Yes.
Hey,
Oh,
wait,
you
wait.
gonna watch
Hey,
it?
no, they had. Oh no. See,
Hey, what did she eat? The butt cheek?
the plane goes down. They're in the wilderness.
You didn't-
No,
There's-
no. I know that.
Right, and the winter comes,
I mean-
and there's nothing else to eat. What are you gonna do?
She ate her frozen friend and didn't share her with any of
How
the
did her
other
friend
people.
die?
Yes, she did.
After she ate
went
her
out in the
already,
cold.
they
She
No,
caught
was
she
her
didn't.
eating- they
No.
caught her
Sat
eating
outside.
her.
She
She
ate
froze to death.
because she ate the fucking ear. She ate a piece of her ear, and then that's when they were like, okay, this is really gonna go down.
Yeah.
It's not like she ate half the
But
corpse
she
and then was
wasn't-
like, let me share.
She wasn't
I
going
would
to share.
rather eat a tree than my
Man,
friend.
you know what? If you die in the wild and I need to survive, bro.
Can I ask you guys
sorry.
a question?
Yeah.
Damn.
Just between friends.
Hell no, bro.
Just between friends.
What the fuck you mean?
If let's say it's us 6, right?
If I died in the wilderness with
no,
y'all,
no,
eat me.
No.
The fuck survive.
We're in the wilderness. None of us we can't hunt. For some reason, some way, somehow we can't hunt. Right?
These girls can't hunt.
Who do we eat? if we got to pick one person. Someone's got to sacrifice themselves.
Y'all are gonna eat me, my loud ass, annoying ass. Okay.
So, like, who are you hunting and killing to eat, or
I'm gonna go one by
who are
one,
we
and everyone picks one person. Britt, you start.
I don't want to play this game.
I want to play this game.
Well, I know you the most, so I'd probably feel most comfortable eating you.
Most comfortable. I thought you'd feel the most remorse eating.
We're talking about people we gonna eat.
Yes.
Oh,
Right now,
bro.
right here, this group. Who we doing
You
in?
don't care.
Who are you
and
eating?
Who am I eating?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be whoever's gonna be the weakest link.
It's valid.
Whoever falls to my grip first.
We'd have to do like a skills competition.
Yeah,
And whoever loses,
I already know.
dies.
I already know who I'm eating. Who do you eating,
Bro,
Coach?
man. You know what?
You got to eat somebody.
Fuck all y'all. I'm just gonna die of starvation.
Who
There you go.
who runs the slowest?
Right, that's
who
what
I
I'm
mean.
saying.
Who are you eating,
We gotta
Joe?
do.
runs the slowest?
Who runs the
I'm
slowest?
putting
If
it to a
I'm being hunted, I'm probably gonna lose.
I can tell y'all this right now. You hunting me, hey.
I think we're all
gonna be a
civil
hell of a
here.
fight.
I think if we
It's
all
gonna
put
be
our
a hell of a fight.
I think if we all put it like okay, and like put it to a vote and we agree.
Oh,
What if
we
it's
need
you?
we need a deck of
If
cards.
it's me, then I'll sacrifice myself.
Okay.
for
we need
everyone
a deck of cards,
Damn.
and we need to cross
Right.
out the eyes on the.
I'm
the
eating.
heart.
I'm
The
eating
hearts.
Lucas.
Go ahead, eat me, dog.
eat Lucas?
Eat
Well,
me.
he legit.
doesn't
makes.
care.
He makes the most. You make the most sense.
Statistically
Most
speaking,
surface area.
Listen, you're the tallest. You have the most muscle, and you have the most like overall mass.
but then how are you going to preserve me over time?
Lucas is also the strongest. I feel
Okay.
like he'd bring the most.
Well, it would be
That's, that's what I'm
Keeping
saying.
him
Joe,
Like,
who you eating?
Yeah, like
I'm saying we should
need
have a
him
skills
alive.
competition.
We need
Whoever is
him
the
alive.
slowest, whoever has no survival skills,
We
whoever
need
is
you
the weakest
alive.
link.
I wouldn't. I
need
wouldn't
me
eat
alive.
all of
You
you.
can't eat the
I
women.
need to chop down
We can
trees. Who's going
reproduce.
to carry the boats?
We can reproduce. You can't eat
And here's the
the
thing, like
You
I,
don't need to reproduce. We need to get out.
Listen, we can provide more people.
We need to
I
survive.
provide-
We're not building a
I provide
society.
the craft.
You don't know how long. See how long are we stuck
I
there?
said we
Right.
can reproduce more people to ease.
Yeah, you can reproduce dinner.
Damn.
Britt, you say you
Just
provide the
eating babies
crafts.
out
We
here.
eating babies.
We'll be doing friendship bracelets.
No, we're eating you first. We're eating you
No, I
first.
thought you were eating
man.
it first.
No, because we're eating you first.
Hey,
You got your
I'm trying to speak practically here.
hey, I'm trying to speak practically.
I
It's
mean,
like,
okay, we just got to get enough twigs and berries to survive for 9 months until one of these females create a dinner,
Right.
shit.
Exactly.
or we can make
I
2
can
dinners.
get charcuterie
Hey,
boards.
We can't
all
make a
night.
vegan burger.
Isn't that like a turducken?
We can't make a vegan burger.
A baby inside of a
plant
baby.
burger?
Oh, I want to try a turducken.
Speaking of which, I'm hungry.
Let's get through these topics real quick. Yellowstone, Coach, take it away.
Oh man, well I just started watching Yellowstone. I watched the first season. Oh
Is this
man,
the one with cowboys?
yeehaw. Yeah. All I can say, man, hey, them motherfuckers is wild as hell. Hey, and I see exactly what you talking about. Talking about if you gonna be a part of this, that mean you gotta get branded so we know that we trust you. And these are only motherfuckers that's been convicted of shit and did all type of shit and putting a Y on their damn chest, burning it into them. I'm looking like, whoa, what the
Honestly,
fuck?
I feel like
Seems reasonable.
all you have to just get branded to like know the secrets of their club.
Well,
it's
like you're an official member at that point once you get branded.
I feel like that's
but it's
silly.
only but it's
Like-
it's
like prove your loyalty
Yeah,
type shit.
it's only
And
the
I-
people that need like get a second chance. So like the guy Rip
Where do you get the brand?
right here on your
left,
on your
above
left side
your-
by your heart,
It's
by
like a
your
tattoo.
chest.
It's like a tattoo
Right.
with fire.
I mean, like how they brand fucking cattle.
I know, yeah.
That's exactly how they. Yeah.
I
and
do
then what's the?
I do it too, and I'd
The
still
one,
be like,
Billy. Punk.
Boo
No,
goofing.
not Billy, but the one dude that they branded that had earlier. He got all that audio, and he was like, "Well, we know who your dad is and everything else." And he like the worst fucking cowboy. They
Oh
got.
yeah. I can't remember his
what
name.
makes
The
a
worst-
bad cowboy?
Man, he is whack as shit.
He doesn't know how to like wrangle the. He doesn't know how to ride a horse.
They don't know how to do
wrangle the
cowboy
cattle.
things.
They got I like the dude Walker they brought in, but Walker started looking at it like, I'm not fucking killing for you. Fuck that shit. And
Even though he's branded.
even though he's branded.
My point exactly.
But the
Like, what's
thing
the
is
branding
though,
do?
Beth told him, you ain't going nowhere because once you get branded, that's it. You're like with them like forever, family.
And
You
what if you
can't
don't
go
listen to
nowhere, anything like this. And there was one guy,
Jimmy.
yeah,
Short leash.
yeah. It was one guy that they brought in. He wasn't branded anything like this. This heavier set dude, maybe about your size, was beating the shit out of.
What you trying to say?
No, he was beating the shit out of Jimmy, right? And they was like, you know what? Take his ass and drop him off at the train station. Man, they got to the side of a cliff somewhere. He's like, man, I thought this was a fucking train station. Nope. Pulled out his revolver, popped him in the head, and kicked his ass off the cliff.
I like how you pulled out your revolver.
Yeah.
Was he branded?
No, he wasn't branded.
See?
He wasn't branded.
Terrible. It
Who
would have
needs a
saved him.
brand?
Yeah,
It would've saved
It's
him.
crazy. And then the wife of Casey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
Monica, I think.
yeah.
This kind of reminds me of Sons of Anarchy.
She hot.
It's kind of like a Sons of Anarchy,
thin
but Wild
for me,
West
though.
style.
Okay.
She's hot.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, but
love
like I
that
said-
series.
I've only seen like the first 2 episodes of Yellowstone, and it was like a year ago or something.
Why
but-
did you stop?
No.
Just because my subscription ran out.
I got into
Paramount,
it. And
Paramount Plus.
from,
Are there gay cowboys?
I haven't seen any of that yet.
Good
This ain't no
American
Brokeback
Family.
Mountain.
All I
No,
know
Brokeback
is
Mountain.
that Beth is a motherfucking shark. She's a predator.
She's terrifying.
She will cut you down, eat your damn young, your children, whatever else.
She'll go straight Shauna on you.
Seriously.
Casey is all kind of remind me a little bit of Spencer a little bit, just straight rugged, shoot you, I don't fucking care, whatever else. And then the father, played by Kevin Costner, I'm gonna do everything I possibly can.
What about Jamie, the brother? The lawyer brother?
He a little bitch. He's a bitch.
LB.
Can I
LB
say?
in the
Can
house.
I say a hot take? I don't get the hype behind Cowboys. Like,
Oh,
I just
In terms of
I don't.
attractiveness?
you
What?
Well, just like in general, like Cowboys just don't do
What?
it for me. And any type
Hey.
of movie, TV show, I'm like Cowboys. I'm
Literally,
like,
the only cowboy movie I've seen is Brokeback.
Y'all need to go watch some old westerns and get
Right.
the grip.
right, and I just don't get it. Maybe it's because I'm younger. And
you
I
better
don't
watch.
connect to that,
You better watch
but-
some.
Like
don't know.
I think
I
if
think it's
you had like
interesting.
a Ryan Gosling, like a hot
Right, like maybe if it
Cowboy.
was something
No.
more like
what?
I don't
watch-
know. I just
go-
can't get behind the hype.
Go
I-
watch The Good,
I
the
don't
Bad, and the
know.
Ugly.
Exactly.
Then I could
go watch some
see-
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
And you'll like it, right? You know what I'm saying? Watch some Clint Eastwood. Watch some Quick and the Dead. It got
Is it a male-dominated show, Yellowstone?
No.
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 He just said how Beth was killing
Yeah.
bitches.
Well, yeah, but like, is she like?
And the girls are
Is she like
cowgirls?
Are they side characters though?
I don't
Is
know.
this
No.
like a man's world?
No, she's the main
Are
character.
they just women?
Yeah,
She's the main character. But yeah, I mean, it's
Cowfolk.
80% men in
Yeah.
the show, I would say.
She's
So
John
it's male
Dutton's.
dominated.
yeah.
Yeah, she's John
No, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say it's
Dutton's,
male.
Okay.
I would say
Yeah,
that.
she's John Dutton's only daughter, but like the way he raised her, this is like a female that you wouldn't want to meet on your fucking best day. Like she was just straight. She's the type of female that will go in when you get to talking shit like what I'm gonna do to you, this and that. She'll come back at you, and you will really be like, okay, you probably gonna piss on
So
yourself.
it's a male-dominated show that makes women more manly.
Well, one of them,
It makes
One of
women
Beth.
more like
Yeah,
men.
Beth.
Beth is like the scariest, toughest
Yeah,
character in that show.
But
Is there at least a romance in it?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
she
good.
told
Of
well, she told my boy Rip, she was like,
It's not the
plain and
rookie.
simple. Either man, I was, you know, so the part that got me, and I think it was the second episode. She told Rip she did something with her blouse, and she was like, "Look, plain and simple. You either gonna go back to the room, or you gonna fuck me right here, right now."
Okay,
And
there we go.
He
Ariel's
did what
in.
he did.
I'm
I was
in.
like,
I'm
yeah.
in. You sold me.
Yeah, and then
Look, left titty. What'd I tell
Right.
you guys? He's showing the left.
Damn, y'all.
And
He's showing
then-
the left titty.
and
I'm
then
telling
there
you.
was then on it was one
Good
episode
call.
RYK.
where
if you know,
she
you
had
know.
a bottle. I think she had a bottle of brandy in her hand, and she took out like something that made something like outside to the hot tub. Just came out there, unbathed, got butt ass naked, and set in the motherfucking damn tub with all the dudes watching. She didn't fucking.
That was
care.
like the Leo DiCaprio meme.
Yeah,
Right there.
She didn't fucking care. And
Titty.
then Rip told her to get out. You making a scene. She got up. He's finna put his jacket around. And she's like, I don't fucking care, and walked back in the house, butt ass fucking naked.
Nope.
As she should. Okay, that sounds like
Not
something
as
men
she
would
should. That's some
enjoy.
sloot shit.
Well, Coach, you got like 4 more seasons to catch up on. So
Oh, yeah.
you're done
Okay.
with season 1. I think there's 5 maybe.
Yeah, I'm in the season 2.
Yeah,
so.
I've seen it all.
You like it?
I'll
It's
start
good.
it. I want to
It's
start
good.
it so I can have a strong opinion on it.
It's good.
I feel like I'm just not gonna like it though. But
Yeah.
I'm like I said, I'm done with
I've
Yellowstone,
heard.
but I'm finishing the rest of the seasons up. But for right now, it got me in. It's good, and
there's
was
2
like-
spin-off shows, but you don't
Yeah.
have to watch them.
So they
They're
did
not
mention
super related.
they did mention the 4 6s though.
okay.
In there, they did mention it. I was like, okay, so yeah, it's a good show. I like it. I'm digging.
Good American Family. I know we talked about it last week, but Coach, you got a chance to watch it.
Well, all 3 of us had watched it. You didn't watch it?
I've seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I watched
I
all
don't-
5
I've never even heard
episodes.
of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did I miss the memo on this one?
Good.
Did you
It's
watch
good.
it?
I did.
Did you watch it?
I don't even
Did you
know.
watch it?
I don't know what that's about.
Okay,
Okay, well,
I can give
go
a
ahead.
summary real fast. Okay, Good American Family is about this family who raise basically the perfect children, and they want to expand their household. They want to adopt a girl. Basically.
This
Documentary
is
or scripted?
Yeah,
This is based off of a true story.
but it's
But
scripted.
There
scripted.
is some script. Yes.
Got it.
Some script.
Yes. So it's based off real events, but it's not.
Half
They're
script.
ad-libbing.
I mean,
Just
like,
freestyle this
it's
one.
pretty close to what happened, but there is some. It's like the
Dramatic.
Act. It's like the act,
Got
right?
it.
But it is based off of what happened.
Got it.
So there is a little girl that they adopt into their family. It's an emergency placement. They put it with this family. They've always wanted a girl. They get this girl into their family. And the mom starts to notice things about
Is
the
this
girl.
when she's
Oh,
like a
yeah, yeah,
30?
yeah. You guys talked
like
about
a
this. I remember.
40-year-old.
Yeah.
There's a
Yes. Yes.
scary movie, The Orphan.
Yes, it's just like The Orphan, but
I'm digging
it's
this.
different. So basically, the most
you make-
recent
you gonna make me
episode.
wanna get
am I
Transformers
am I
again.
okay to put a
Do
little
it.
spoiler out there?
Go ahead.
Go for it.
Okay, she's actually a kid, but she gets adopted as a kid. Everyone thinks she's a kid, and then the mom starts to be like, "No, she's an adult. She gets a period. She's trying to hide it from us." And she's like, "What's a period? I don't even know what a period is." And she's like, "You're a liar. You're doing all these
Oh,
things."
you're totally jogging
And
my memory on some things.
So then they get her, they put her out on an apartment, right? They get in her apartment, they send her out on her own, and this is like happening throughout the episodes.
Yeah.
And I forget at some
Holy
point
shit.
she gets adopted again. They're like, no, this is a kid. But
Dude, I remember that real story. Holy
No,
shit.
she didn't
that's
get
what's
it.
based on.
Yeah,
the
I
real
remember-
life.
I remember the real
In this
story.
one, she didn't get adopted again. Not in the show because do you remember the first time when the mom woke up and she was like, "Do you need anything? Whatever else?" And she's like, "Are you trying to kill me?" Because she had a knife, and she was like, "No, not yet," and walked off with no fucking problem without a
Right.
fucking walk. I was
Right.
like,
but it's like she starts to do like crazy shit. And
Yeah.
like she leads,
But she's
like,
still a child.
she's still a child. Like for example, the
Childlike.
reason why she thinks that it's an adult is A, because she gets her period. B, she's trying to cause danger to the boys. She gets the boys to go out on the street, almost get hit by a car, and is like getting them to
Yeah.
do stuff that's like not kid like.
Exactly.
But it's because she has been on her own. She's through the system, and it kind of talks a lot about when you're in the system, you're forced to grow up a little bit. And she's only 6. She's only 6 when she's adopted, but they put her out in an apartment. It's teaching her how to be on her own, all this other stuff. And she gets into I think she gets into a new family is what it is, because they take her into the hospital and they see that all of her bones are kid bones, like actual, like
actually adult bones.
Oh, adult bones.
Because when they did an X-ray on her teeth, she had adult teeth. So basically, when they broke it down to it, they was like, she's technically 21 years old, but with dwarfism, she looks like she's a little kid, but she's not.
yeah.
And what happened is they had to go to Florida and get her, and they had to get her like immediately, because if not, she wasn't gonna get adopted. So when they got there, they tricked the parents into like, okay, well, here's the thing. In order for you to get her, you got to pay $7,000 for like some medical expenses that somebody else paid. So it was basically a setup, because when they went back to this exact same place trying to get records for like her to get into school and everything else, this place is just uprightly just like closed and said, fuck it. Like they just closed down. So basically it was a setup.
Okay.
This,
The whole time.
yeah.
And I don't know if I put blame on the little girl. 21,
Shit.
right? Like
fuck?
she's
a grown ass woman.
a grown woman, but
She's a candidate to get.
Can I ask you a question?
she never.
Do you believe her?
I do.
Yeah, talk to her. Yeah, speak. Put your mic closer.
I do believe her. Okay, here's
I do,
the
Your
thing.
Honor.
Here's the thing.
She's just a girl.
She's just a girl.
Coach, do you believe her?
She's been through some.
She's been
Hell
through.
no. What about you?
I don't believe that little bitch.
Okay. Well, here's the thing.
little-
If you have to put it in perspective, though. She's been moved around a lot. She's never gotten the education she's supposed to get. She has never had a good influence in her life. It's like if you had grown up in a little cage and then all of a sudden you're thrown out into the real world and you're like, where am I supposed to go? I don't know how to drive.
I'm hearing
I
a
don't know how to
lot
do this.
lack of accountability.
Crime is crime.
Right. But here's the
Crime
thing.
is
though.
What if you don't even know it's a crime?
Yeah, but look, here's the thing.
Ignorance is bliss.
And let's take this all into perspective, right? Okay. In the show, for her to be sitting here, like, and he can agree with me. Didn't she play the fucking dad like a fucking fiddle?
She did.
Yeah.
She did.
And this little motherfucker here, jump the jitters out.
The
And
dad
all this
was
and that.
the dad was so weird to me.
Yeah, he was very fucking
He was so weird. I've
You know what
never
I'm saying?
seen someone like
He
that.
wanted a girl so
he
bad.
he had a really big heart on for having a daughter.
Yeah, and then
Hey, he was acting like he didn't have any other kids.
yeah, and then at point times, if his
What a
wife,
punk ass.
right,
Yeah.
and check this out, if his wife left him, he was crying like a little bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do
Yeah.
without you. I'm looking like, man, grow a fucking pair and grow the fuck up, dog.
Go build a table in the fucking shed or something. Do some man shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, how I say, fuck that little girl, she was always manipulating the parents. And if you can manipulate the dad to doing anything you want to do, it was like when the mom did something, oh, daddy, she hurting me, she doing it, and picked her up. I'm like, oh, so the mom
You
is on the
always
shit.
believe your wife first. The
Yeah.
heck, like that. I agree
heck?
with that, right?
And then-
but
Some adopted
Right,
ass
and
kid.
then here's the fucked up part about it, right? So the knife that she threatened the mom with, the mom went looking for the knife. All of a sudden, motherfuckers
right.
back in where it's supposed to be, right? And then the son, he was looking for his cow, remember? And he was like, I can't find the cow, can't find the cow. So when the mom was in the room one day putting up her clothes and noticed that she had a period, she looked and she was like, okay, what's that up under the bed? Come to find out, this little bitch cut the damn head off the fucking cow that her son was looking for with the knife. So she knew what the fuck she was doing the whole damn time. This girl was like crazy.
She's just traumatized.
Traumatized my ass.
So,
Well,
look,
here's
so
the
The thing is,
is she a woman though?
yeah, little black kid couldn't do that.
But here's the,
Yeah, lock that little nigga up.
Lock
Right.
that
here's,
little nigga
here's
up.
the
Is this
thing
on
that-
Netflix?
Yes.
Swill-
It,
You
it's
ever
on
seen
Hulu.
Grey's Anatomy?
It's on Hulu.
Oh, Hulu.
Yeah.
Hulu, sorry. You ever seen Grey's Anatomy? Meredith Grey is the main
Yeah,
is
exactly.
mom in the
Yeah.
show. And so I just want to say one more thing though about this, and then you guys can tear apart my opinion all you want. Okay.
I don't do that.
I want to start with the dad. The dad, first of all, I understand wanting to have a little girl. Her sons were all about mom. Like her sons were her life. They didn't connect with the dad at all. The dad just wanted something to connect with. Every perfect family comes across perfect. Every family has their little thing, right? And their
Right.
thing was the dad felt disconnected. This kid was supposed to bring them closer together. It's just unfortunate that
can see
this little
that.
girl was psycho,
I can
right?
see that.
So I don't want to give the hate
can
on the
see that.
dad for that. He just wanted to feel like he belonged to
He
the
just wanted to be
He
loved.
just did it
No,
in a
but it's
very
like I
weird
can
way.
see that because it was all about Jacob's place because their son had autism, and when I say this fucking kid was fucking like smart,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
doing like quantum physics shit
on the window.
on the window, on the window, like, and then he got accepted to like Penn
Penn
Penn State.
Yeah, I'm like, they do smart as shit, like, but
Also his mom did everything for him. She made it so that way he could follow his dreams, right? She
Yeah.
put their relationship on the side. So I don't want to put any hate on the dad for wanting
Right.
to defend the one family member that wants to like love him,
But-
right? I don't put blame on that. But I also do think that the girl, yes, she did a lot of really messed up stuff, but it's not her fault. We are a product of our environment.
right.
Right. And her environment was messed up. She was put into these really tough situations and she just went with whatever was easier for her. It was easier to pretend she was a kid still, right?
Right.
I really believe that in her head she believed she was still a kid. And do I think that what she did was right? No. But I do think that there's a possibility that mentally there was something wrong, which is why when she went to the one place, you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to throw any more really spoilers out there. When she went there and she was in the kids' room, you could finally see her feel like she belonged. Like she was who she was, and they took it away from her.
If that was some man acting like a little boy, they'd have locked his ass up.
So let me ask you this question.
Locked his ass up.
So
you're a grown man. What the fuck you doing?
All right, now Britt, check this out. You got a husband. You've been married to him for so many years.
So many.
And then all of a sudden,
How many?
this mother, know what I'm saying? All
10,
of a sudden,
that's it?
no, I think they've been married for like a good
like 20 years.
20 years.
Y'all were together for 15
and then all of a
before the
sudden, right, this motherfucker, like the job he had, y'all remember?
My husband? You're calling my husband a motherfucker? Okay.
Circus City, was it Circus
Slow
City?
down. That's my man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, do y'all remember when we had Circus City out here in Maryville, right?
Yeah.
He was working for a place like that. And then all of a sudden, he thought he was getting a promotion, right? Mm-hmm. But the head people came in, talked to him, and they's like, we're closing this Circus City down. And they closed it down. And he went almost close to a fucking year that he didn't tell his wife that he had lost his job. He just kept leaving each and every day like he was going to work, but he wasn't going to work.
Where was he going?
No fucking way.
That's on pride,
To
though.
the club.
How was he making money?
No, he wasn't making shit. Wasn't bringing nothing in. Not a goddamn thing.
That ain't my
pride,
husband
though.
then.
But
That's
what?
not
not my man.
Hey,
man.
what did the wife say? Swill, she was like, you know what? If it's gonna be like that, then you find a way to sit here and take care of, because they couldn't send her ass back to school because she was at school bullying the kids.
Well, like,
Damn.
Here's the thing, though. Any man who lies to his wife, that marriage is over. Okay, there's got to be trust and there's got to be truth. If you can't tell your wife the truth, then you shouldn't be with them, right?
I agree.
We been know this. He lost his job. They adopted this daughter, and he's like, "This is my saving grace," right? Mm-hmm. And he used her, and then because they were so connected, he was so willing to throw his wife's beliefs out the window.
Exactly. Yeah.
So there were the signs there. No family is perfect, but you need to get your house in check before you think about even adopting or bringing someone else
That's
in.
ADT right there. Ariel's dating tips.
I would say people
Thank you, Ariel.
go and watch this show. It is amazing, because I know at the end of it, when they did force her to get an apartment and everything else, it was a little boy that she took and said, I'm going to see my mom and daddy. And then the grandma eventually, when she came back, the grandma snapped off on her like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, because she put her grandchild in danger because she didn't know what the fuck she was.
It's kidnapping.
Right.
It's kidnapping.
And then the mom eventually comes back and said, you know what? You're going to go. She had got kicked out of the apartment she was at, had to go live in a different apartment. At the end, we see her trying to get her damn GED. So she was basically a grown ass woman, looked like a little kid.
So she pretended to be, once they figured out she was an adult and she has come to terms with the fact that she's an adult living on her own, she went to go hang out with a little boy and tricked him into hanging out with her, which is basically kidnapping because she's a grown adult. And she's like, I just wanted to play with him. It's kidnapping. You're an adult. That's a little kid.
It's like
and
CP
he's like,
right there, bro.
Well, and then she's still trying to figure out the fact that she's an adult. She's still coming to terms with it, right?
Exactly.
Well, her
And
youth seems like her youth was stolen from her.
right.
Yeah.
And so she
Stolen. She copped up like 10 more years
But
on
she's
that youth.
screamed at. She's
remember-
screamed at by this older lady, and she's like,
Exactly.
"You're a grown adult. You shouldn't be hanging out with kids." And she's like, "But I just wanted to hang out with someone." And he's like, the little boy turns to her, and he's like, "You tricked me. You're an adult."
I can't wait.
Gives her this disgusted face, and she like
I'm trying to see if it's more episodes.
she's so embarrassed.
I
Good.
just
She should
can't
be.
wait till
She's disgusting.
I just can't wait till little Jamal does this, and then we see him getting arrested. And,
Hey,
but
and
the
then-
orphan, I will say the orphan's better.
Right.
love
And here's the
the
last
orphan.
thing I got to say about this. The whole damn most of the like them 5 episodes until maybe like the 4th and 5th episode, she been walking around with a fucking walker. But when they kicked her out, she ain't had no more walker.
Yes.
Walking normal.
I'm
like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
When do the lies stop?
Yeah, like she had to be carried places.
Exactly.
And then now she's like, "Okay, you caught me."
And that was the
Come
dad.
on.
And that was the dad.
Uppies.
Yeah.
we'll move on. The Pope died the other day. You want to talk about the Drop movie?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Wow, forget the Pope, right?
speaking of dead popes, so Drop.
Hey, he dropped him as quick as he died. Holy shit.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. R.I.P. Pope Francis.
Rest in peace.
Rest
Look
in
at one of
peace.
these bad boys.
And we're praying for anyone who's out there and everything else about the Pope, whatnot. But we know that they're going to move diligently and slowly to elect a new Pope. So remember that when you see the smoke coming out the Vatican, it lets you know that they've made their next selection for the Pope. So just relax, lazy people.
Don't confuse it with the Devil's Lettuce.
You got to see the movie Conclave.
Yeah.
So the movie Conclave came out last year. It was up for an Oscar for Best Picture. It was a pretty good movie, a little slow at times, but literally that's the whole plot of Conclave is that the Pope dies, and then the whole movie takes place inside of the Vatican while all the popes from all over the world, or not popes, cardinals from all over the world are trying to figure out who's going to be the next pope. Yeah. And there's like hundreds of cardinals from literally like not every country, but every like Christian country.
Do you have to apply
to be a cardinal
or the pope?
Yeah, so you nominate someone.
Oh.
So there's like a couple hundred of these cardinals that all meet in the Vatican from all over the world, all different speaking languages, everything. And you nominate who you think you want it to be, and then everybody starts voting. And you literally just keep on voting until you get down to one person.
It's going to be the next national event.
Yeah.
First the Queen, and now this.
Yeah, but this is totally behind closed doors. They're completely sequestered. They're not allowed to be influenced by the outside world. They're not allowed to. All they do is they send out the smoke signal every day. So if it's, I can't remember the colors. If it's like white, it means they haven't decided. But if it's red, it means they picked a new one or something like that.
I think if it's white, that's when letting you know that
they did pick a new one. And then red is no choice.
Yeah, red is every day until it's white.
Okay.
It's just Cardinals until Pope.
Oh, got it. Okay,
was Conclave hypothetical, or was it like a true story of how the Pope?
No, it's a hypothetical. I mean, how it happens was real. Like that is really what they do. They all meet and they all whatever. But I mean, the story was all made up.
Accurately hypothetical.
Yeah. But
so go watch
if you haven't seen Conclave, it has a wild ending.
I want to see.
I was in the theater. I didn't burst out laughing completely, but I chuckled out loud to my wife, and other people were laughing because we were like, "What the fuck?" Like we did not see that coming at all. The tone of the movie did not seem to be going that direction, and then something happens at the end, and there's a twist, and you're like, "What the fuck?" But
what about this? What about the Drop movie? Because they got my boy in there from 1923.
Yes, so Spencer from 1923 is the lead male in Drop.
What is this movie all about?
So it's kind of like
this is in the theaters?
Yes, this is in theaters right now. I saw it a couple weeks ago. It's kind of like Carry On, where the guy's in the airport and he all of a sudden gets an AirPod or whatever in his ear, and then someone's talking to him. It's kind of like that, where this woman goes on a blind date with a guy with Spencer.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They go on a blind date to a restaurant
I watched this movie
in Chicago. You saw it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Who's the girl?
So
I don't know who she is.
I can't remember her name. Great movie. Listen, before I was like, I don't know.
Megan Fahey.
It's such a good movie.
Megan Fahey.
What other movies is she in?
I feel like I know a girl.
She's in. Apparently, she was in The White Lotus at some point. One of the seasons of The White Lotus, The Perfect Couple.
Oh.
I don't think I've seen anything that she's in. I don't think I've seen anything.
I know her from The Perfect Couple.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was in The Bold Type. She's the white girl from The Bold Type, and then she's also. There's one more.
So you saying she got a text?
She goes on a blind date at this restaurant.
I got the overview.
All of a sudden gets like what is basically an airdrop. Somebody airdrops a picture to her, and it's like kind of weird, and it's like somebody who's clearly watching her, and she's like, "Well, this is goofy," and she says it to her date, and her date's like, "Oh, that's weird." Or no, I'm sorry. Actually, she starts getting these while she's waiting for her date. She goes to the bar. So it's a kind of a whodunit movie. So every person she interacts with, you're kind of like, as the viewer, you're kind of like trying to log that in your head. Like, okay, so that happened and that happened and that happened. And you're trying to like remember all this shit because eventually like they reveal who it really is. So everybody in the room is basically a suspect of who is like fucking with her.
It's important to mention she has a son at home. She was in a really horrible relationship. And she doesn't go on dates. She finally agrees after talking to this guy for months to go on a date with him. And then it's like the date from hell. She gets there and she's interacting with people. And sorry not to take over, but
no. I mean, I don't want to like give out too many spoilers.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's in the trailer.
Here's the overview real quick. Yeah. It says Violet is a widowed mother who goes to an upscale restaurant to meet Henry, her charming and handsome date. However, her pleasant evening soon turns into a living nightmare when she receives phone messages from a mysterious hooded figure who threatens to kill her young son and sister unless she kills Henry.
So it's called drop because they're airdropping.
airdrop.
They're airdropping stuff to her phone, and they want her to kill her date. And she's like trying to figure out who's sending her the stuff. And you see this in the trailer too, so this isn't a spoiler. They break into her home and hold her son hostage. And so she has to do everything they're telling her to do in the AirPod and on her phone, and they can hear her and see her. And she starts to learn that he didn't, like when they get there, they're like, here's the table you requested. And he's like, we never requested a table. And things like that. So she's like, who's doing this? How do they know who I am? They know her backstory. They know everything. And it's about them. And does she kill him? Does she not kill him? Like, how do they escape the situation? And at one point, someone flies out a window. That's all I'm going to say.
Will she get the D in the end?
Damn.
It's good. Go watch it.
It's got an 84%.
84% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
84% on Rotten Tomatoes. Towards the end, the action gets a little ridiculous, and you kind of have to roll your eyes at some of like the shit that happens. But it's just typical action movie stuff, you know.
I hate that.
It's typical action movie
It's a
stuff
little
where
outlandish.
like,
You're like, okay, whatever.
where you just kind of have to be like, okay, fine. Like,
Only thing I seen in the preview
was good.
where she fell out a fucking window and she had to grab on goddamn the little things that's
Tablecloth.
on tablecloth, and that's
see,
about it.
That's an example of trailers that go too far. Like, don't show that type of shit. Like,
That's
because
why
now you know.
I honestly stopped watching trailers because they just do.
Because they just ruin the whole
most.
fucking movie.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I
shit like
read
that
it,
is a
and I'm
big
like, okay.
part of the movie when she fucking falls through the window. So,
Hollywood, if y'all
I
hear
wouldn't
this, quit
say-
ruining fucking movies with your stupid ass trailers.
Okay, I'll say this. I'm not going to spoil anything with this, but did you figure out who the person dropping it was before they revealed it? Because I did. I clocked it the second it happened.
I didn't, but also in my defense, I was out getting popcorn when that character was in the movie, so I didn't know who that character was because I missed the beginning.
I clocked it almost immediately, and I turned to the
Terrible.
person I was with, and I said, that's the person. And they're like, no. And I was like, yeah, watch. And I was right. And they were like, why do you know this? And I was like, because I'm a writer.
Detective
That's
Ariel
who
was
I
on the
would
fucking
make
case, bro.
the person.
Yeah, so we got to the movie theater maybe 10 minutes before the movie started. This is Imagine Theater in Portage, where we always go.
Right.
And the line for the concession stand
Ridiculous.
was
Always
the longest line I've ever
ridiculous.
seen. I posted a picture of it on my Snapchat. I don't know if I still have it, but it was all the way wrapped. You know how they have like that snake, line system, all the way wrapped around, all the way through the main like corridor area, all the way past the bar to where like they have the video games. Like when you walk in the front door. And you go, the person looks at your ticket. You have to walk through the line. Like you have to. There's a break in the people.
I thought you could order your stuff there. Isn't that the one you can order?
I think
stuff?
you
I don't
may.
know
you
if they
can.
do concessions.
Well,
though.
no.
I think
It's certain
just-
concessions, maybe.
It's like when you get there, and let's say instead of the popcorn or anything like that, you'll order it, and then you'll be like, all right, you can go sit down, and they will bring it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like
It'd
the
be
food,
cool.
like pizza.
Yeah, we were just
tenders,
getting
not like
popcorn, so-
Chicken
yeah.
wings.
That would be a really cool update where if you're running late for a movie, you can request popcorn from the app or something. That would
Yeah.
be
That
like
would
a
over
cool-
there. That would be like awesome.
I think AMC does shit like that.
Right. And
The ones in the city. Yeah.
and like
Chicago, there's
I'm
some
talking about even the ones over here in Sherrville, Maryville.
Are you sure?
Dude, yeah.
You can order from the app.
You can order and they'll have like the popcorn ready for you. You just walk in, you doot, and grab your cup, grab your.
Yeah, because I know, like, for me, anytime me and my wife go to the movies, she be looking like, why you rushing? I was like, one, I want to see previews, and I know you like to get damn popcorn, so I want to get there early so you can get your damn popcorn.
So you need
get
ample
your drink.
time, right?
Exactly. So
And
we
you
sit the
like
fuck
to
down.
watch the previews?
I like watching previews.
I like sitting down right when the movie
Yeah,
is
So,
about to
like,
start.
I like watching previews
I
because
know
I want to
15
see what,
minutes
like
of preview.
what's coming out next, and then I don't read too much into the previews. I'm just looking at like, okay, what the storyline might be about, this and that, because I can look at the preview. I was like, that's probably not gonna happen in the fucking movie, and I look past I just want to see what's coming out next. Like, I just seen the preview for a new Predator movie called Badland.
A new Predator movie. What?
And man, and it looks fucking awesome.
What?
I like going
It
to
looks
the
awesome.
I like going to the previews because because it recommends movies that are like the movie you're watching, right?
Yeah.
So if you're in the theater and you're watching an action movie, it's going to show you all the action movies that are coming out soon, and it makes me like think in my mind, okay, I want to come back and watch that. Ooh, I want to watch that. Whereas if I didn't watch the previews, I would maybe check my phone once or twice to see what movies are coming out, and I'd miss a lot of really good movies. So I think previews are good for that, but I do think that they spoil too much in the trailers now. Cool. And so it's kind of hard. But
when my wife shows me a trailer for a movie that she wants to see, or if we're watching it for the first time together, a trailer, as soon as we both get to the point where we're like, yeah, we want to see this, we just turn the trailer off. We're like, okay, I'm in, done. Like, I don't want to see anymore because I don't want to spoil shit. Nice. And that, what you're talking about with that trailer, it spoils some of the stuff, which kind of sucks. A lot of the stuff, But I also try to just like forget trailers. If I do happen to see it, and then I try to put it out of my mind because I don't want to remember the scenes that they spoiled.
Because it's like certain scenes that they'll put out there that'll make you want to go watch the movie, but that don't even tend to be the fucking best part of the movie or the best scene in the movie. They always has some extra, be like, well, damn, y'all got me with this, but this is better.
We were talking about Blake Lively earlier, and you said that my stuff, Blake Lively stuff, floods your phone, right?
Dude, well, last month it was because we were talking about it every Thursday. So every Thursday it would just pop up in my news feed on my YouTube and everything, all kinds of random clips.
It ends up with us, the whole drama that started it, right? The guy who plays the love interest in Drop is the love interest that she gets with in the book that's not the main guy.
Oh, what ends with us or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, he's in that?
Yeah. So he in the book he is the love story. Okay. Versus it's the love story between them and the movie. And so I was so excited because I was like, oh, I know him. He was in It Ends With Us. And so now he's getting in more popular movies, and I thought that was interesting because he starred in this Drop movie.
Yeah, and he's he's one of the leads of 1923.
Exactly.
The TV show.
Gotcha.
Which is what I only knew him from. So when I saw him in this movie, I'm like, oh, that's Spencer. Like, sweet.
It's nice to see him in more popular stuff now.
Real quick, when we were talking about trailers that spoil things, so there's a movie also out that we were actually going to originally see called The Amateur. It's in theaters right now with Rami Malek.
I gotta check that out.
We wanted to see that, but the reviews weren't great, and the reviews were so good on Drop that it convinced us to switch and see that one instead. But in the trailer for The Amateur, you know how they have that pool that's suspended across, and they show him like busting it and it breaking. And I'm like, that would have blown my mind if I saw that in the theaters. I would have been like, oh, that's dope. But they show it in every goddamn trailer. And I'm like, well, now it kind of spoils this amazing action scene that was probably so expensive to film that scene.
Right.
Although it's probably CGI, honestly.
Yeah.
And then they just...
And it's probably like the coolest scene, too.
Yeah. It's like he pressurizes the pool to explode and it's over, 20 stories in the air or whatever, and then they just show that in the trailer. I'm like, well, come on.
Speaking of trailers, Megan, the trailer. I'm so excited for that movie to come out.
We talked about that last time. I think I seen the trailer for it.
Well, don't add me. That looks so good. I'm so excited. I just wanted to throw that out there. I want that movie out today.
So, who seen Sinners?
I did.
You did? Mm-hmm. You checked it out? Mm-hmm. So, explain it. Tell a little bit about it.
Oh no, we're gonna give it a week. We're gonna give.
Oh, you get a week.
Yeah.
Right.
Next week we'll talk.
All right. So
Michael B. Jordan plays twins.
Yeah, well that I know. Okay,
didn't forget that one.
What era is it? Is it like
Jim Crow South?
So 1930. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, boy, damn. Good history major.
In Louisiana.
Yeah.
What's the Ryan Gosling Star Wars movie?
Yeah, so there's not much details on it. It's called Star Wars Starfighter. Ryan Gosling is playing the lead role, and the director is Sean Levy, who Sean Levy did the Deadpool and Wolverine movie.
Okay.
So I am not excited about it and I like Ryan Gosling. But Star Wars doesn't do this. Star Wars usually doesn't pick A-list celebrities and put them as leading roles of their movies. They've been known for always picking these unknowns
and making them
list, and elevating them to stardom with Star Wars. And they've had A-list celebrities, maybe not A-list. I think Ryan Gosling might be the biggest celebrity. Harrison Ford back in the 80s.
Han Solo, bro.
You talking about younger, not older, but younger. He might have to be the youngest, biggest A-list.
Probably the biggest celebrity since Harrison Ford back in the 80s, because he was coming off of Indiana Jones. So, actually, no, Star Wars came out first, right? And then Indiana Jones. Star Wars was 77, Jones was 81. So I guess he really wasn't a big star then either.
Yeah, he can be either the first. No, he could be. Let me be like first, second, because the guy that played Ben, he's pretty big. He's in a lot of movies.
Yeah, but he's not an A-list celebrity like Ryan Gosling. Like Adam Driver is, I'd say, a B-list celebrity. But anyway, so I don't know. I'm not happy about that part of it. I do like Ryan Gosling, and we know nothing about the movie other than it's about
A starfighter.
Which pilot, I'm guessing that means. So we'll see.
It says the release date on that is May 28th, 2027.
Yeah, so it's 2 years out.
I'm noticing that they're doing this stuff with the, like, lately it's the starfighter or this person. I'm trying to figure out when are they gonna revamp it and then start going back to the Jedi, because they keep saying there's supposed to be a new one coming out, Jedi Order, where they supposed to start replacing all the Jedi and bringing the Jedis back. So I don't know. We gonna see.
Star Wars also announces a lot of projects, and then a lot of them never come to light,
right?
Or they just dump out at some point. So I kind of don't even get excited about these movies or projects until they're actually filming.
Yeah, solid proof that it's happening.
Yeah, because the guy that played Solo, I was not feeling that.
I actually thought he did a really good job. The movie itself was just okay, I thought, but that guy did way better than I thought. Because I'm like, how are you going to play young Harrison Ford? But he did pretty good.
But it's crazy because they need to go in depth there, because I think what was the main villains in that? It was called like the Core or something like that.
In what movie?
In Solo, because remember the chick that he was supposed to leave with. She eventually joined the other side at the end.
Yeah.
That faction right there was before the Darth Sith and all that. So you got to remember, it's a lot of people that was before that. Just like on the Acolyte on Disney Plus.
Which did get canceled.
They said they're supposed to be doing a season 2.
Isn't the Acolyte canceled?
Grand opening, grand closing. It's canceled.
Yeah, that's done.
I heard that the Society might be coming back.
What's the Society?
Never mind.
We're talking about Star Wars.
Is that Star Wars?
No.
Right.
Oh,
correct.
Okay.
Never. I'll
Throwing cheeseburgers in this order.
Yeah, it's like, wait, what?
Okay.
But yeah, they did cancel the Acolyte.
Yeah, they said it was gonna do a season 2, and now they canceled it.
Yeah,
I think people just weren't feeling those kid actors as like the main characters.
Fuck.
She wasn't no kid actor.
The 2 girls?
No, that's a grown ass woman.
Well, they were playing teenagers.
Yeah, but she's a grown ass woman. She played in
Well, I guess she was one actress playing twins, but
yeah,
but she was playing like a 15-year-old.
Talking about the Parent Trap?
No, man. But anyways.
But anyway,
Errol, you want to talk about Lifeless?
Yes. So, do you guys know who Sophia Carson is?
Sophia Carson.
She played in the. Okay, I'm gonna show you a picture of her because instead of listing all the things that she's in, you should just see
Sophia Carson.
I'll look her up.
This girl.
She's a singer. I do not recognize her.
I can't see her.
What she played in?
Okay, I'm gonna
Was
list some
she
movies
in
now.
Descendants?
Yes, Descendants.
1, 2, and 3. Oh, she was in Carry On.
Descendants,
Carry
Purple
On.
Hearts.
Yep, Carry On. And then there was another really big
Carry
one
On.
that she was
Adventures in Babysitting.
in. What's that military movie? The
Feel the
Adventures in
Beat.
Babysitting.
Feel the Beat.
The new one, Adventures in Babysitting.
Pretty Little Liars.
She was in Pretty Little Liars. Yep. And
My
then she
Little
was in-
Pony.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up. There's one movie that specifically the second movie is coming out soon, which I'm really excited about. I need to. I can't think of the name off.
So
the top
what
of
is
my head, and it's
Lifeless
bothering
about?
me. Lifeless is a chick flick that came out. She's in a lot of chick flicks, Carry On, for example, and things like that.
That's not a chick flick. Carry On.
That's an action movie.
An action chick flick.
Okay.
It's a chick flick regardless.
Charlie's Angels?
This one is more about a self-discovery of herself. She lives a basic life. She used to teach, but she quit teaching because her mother got sick with cancer, and she went to go work for her mother's company so she could keep an eye on her mom. And her mom planned to leave her entire business to Sophia, or her character in the show.
Is this
And
a
she was
movie or a
It's a
show?
movie on Netflix. And she had planned on taking over the company as soon as her mom died. She has like 8 siblings, and they all were supposed to receive a certain thing. They get to the eulogy portion, right, where they start to pass out her stuff. And she was the closest to her mom, so everyone just thought that she was going to get the best stuff. Like, she's always connected more to the mom, and she feels really alone now that the mom's gone. Well, the mom left her nothing.
Oh.
The mom said in her dying wish, she requested that Sophia get fired from her job and the company, and that the company went to the sister-in-law of one of the brothers, and Sophia was to get a letter in private.
Damn.
Away from the family. So she's like, this is stupid. She gets so mad. And the mom leaves her a video. And the video says, when you were a kid, you created this life list about things you wanted to accomplish throughout your lives. And I think that it's a good base of what I want you to do and where I want you to start. You have no idea who you are anymore. You're dating this guy that's stupid. He doesn't know what he's doing with his life. I want you to go follow this list. And if you do everything on this list, you're going to receive what I left for you. But if you don't complete this by New Year's, you get nothing.
Oh.
And so she, so every time
so annoyed.
Yeah, I know.
And so she's like, this was
like,
just
can
a
I
dumb
just get
list.
like some money?
I'm glad you're dead.
She's like, I created this when I was younger. This is a dumb list.
Like, what's on the list?
And the lawyer is like this young, attractive guy that's her age,
Of
right?
course.
And he's like, it's gotta be, right? And he's like, every time you complete something on this list,
I give you a
your
kiss.
He's gonna show you that left nip.
But the thing is,
Left nipple, baby.
the thing is, every time she completes something, the mom has a different video of her talking to her daughter.
Oh, she's
oh wow!
so
So they
extra.
were plotting and scheming.
Yes.
She was murdered.
So the guy knows everything that's on these videos, but she doesn't. And so this entire year, you get to follow her. Trying
I'd
to
fight that
complete
guy
all
to
these
get the
things.
video.
She hates him. She's like, I hate you. Give
But
me the
then they
stupid
fall in
video.
love.
I did it, right? I'm not going to spoil the ending, but it's a very
They get
big
together.
self-discovery.
Exactly. Duh.
Actually, the whole movie follows her. She breaks up with this guy in like the first 5 minutes of the movie, right? Because her mom wanted her to. Okay. And it's about her
Damn.
trying to find love throughout
Bucket
the movie
list,
too.
break up with him.
Well, on the bucket
Don't
list,
be a
it said
loser
find
boyfriend.
love, and the mom says you have not found love. And
Damn, she's controlling. I'm glad she's dead too.
Yes, and so she actually starts to date this other guy the entire movie, and I'm not
The
gonna
lawyer?
spoil
Not the
it.
lawyer.
Is it the
Not the
lawyer?
lawyer.
It's not the lawyer.
No.
It will be by the
It's
end.
someone else.
It's
So
someone
I hope it's
I don't
never
want to
the
spoil
lawyer.
anything for you guys, but you guys need to watch the movie. It's really
You
good.
can spoil
It's
it for
a
me.
I'll watch it.
Discovery
Well,
movie.
I'm sorry.
It's really good.
You can spoil it
And-
because that is a chick flick I will not
It
watch.
has-
Don't spoil it for
It
Brett.
has
Yeah.
45% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yikes.
Which, yeah. When I first saw the trailer, I was like, this is not my cup of tea. I don't want to watch this. But then it had so many good reviews online. Like when anytime anyone will watch it, they'd post about how good it was. You need to watch it. So then I watched it and I was like, I understand now.
Nah.
It's the concept of the movie that's kind of dumb, but the movie itself is really good.
The only chick flick movie I will ever watch, and I don't care.
The Notebook.
Yes, thank you.
I was. I almost said it at the
No
same
shit.
time as you, but I
I
was
watched
like,
The Notebook.
nah.
That's about the only damn chick
Never
flick
seen
I
it.
There's
watch.
other good.
Well,
there's
You've
other good chick
never
flicks
seen
like
the
that.
Notebook.
Couldn't even tell you what it's
It's
about.
so
What
good.
happens? I
The
know Ryan
Notebook.
Gosling's in it. Maybe.
Hey,
Yes.
The Notebook.
Yeah, that's all I know about it.
Bro, The Notebook.
People cry. I know that.
is
It's a beautiful love story. It's a love story
it's
for
a
the
very
ages.
beautiful love story. It really is,
It
bro.
really is.
It makes you think about if you got a significant other, like what would
See
you
what
do?
you're missing out on chick
Exactly.
flicks?
So-
You're such
You're
a hater.
explaining it yourself.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll never watch chick flicks, but the one I did watch.
Yeah.
It's the most stereotypical chick flick.
Yeah, you
that
need to
was
watch
honestly,
more.
like I say, that was good. But this one right here, man, only concept that I can understand that I like that I might do some dumbass shit like that with my kids, like to get them motivated. That's the only thing I can see is
and
getting
it's-
her motivated.
Well, the other thing is too, she's never really felt connected to her dad or her brothers, only the mom. And this whole concept of her following the life list brings her family together because they never felt close to her because she was always close to her mom. But she uses these videos to get close with her brothers. She shows her brothers these videos and they start doing some of the activities on the list together and they grow closer as a family, which is kind of like a driving point for don't push away the people that is in your family because someone gets sick or you're losing people. It's a really beautiful movie. I would watch it.
Beautiful.
All right, so I got this is the flavors that I got, and how you guys tell me how you want to do this.
Hold on, we're moving
wanna
into the
let
food
the audience
section
know
now?
what's
Hey,
going on?
Chill.
Hey, inform the people.
Yeah, you've been
I got
informing all
flavors.
night. And now you're just gonna,
You like
what
what you like?
flavors?
Fucking
You talking about your
Baskin
titty
Robbins?
Flavors of what?
You like Baskin Robbins in there?
We got some
no.
eats and some drinks for y'all. Will's got the eats. I
Too
got
much
the drinks.
sugars.
I'm gonna put I took pictures, so I'm gonna put the pictures up in the
All right.
editing.
What's the flavors, bro?
So
Of what?
So
Crumbl
we're
cookie.
gonna do Crumbl cookie versus
Trying to get him
twisted
to say
sugar.
Crumbl cookie versus twisted sugar.
Twisted
I
chew.
don't-
has anybody had any of them?
I've had both.
Nope.
I've had Crumbl cookie.
I've had both.
I don't even know what
You've
the
had
hell
none?
y'all are talking about.
You've had none?
I don't know what it is.
I don't know if
Cookies.
Twisted Sugar is. I don't know if Twisted
What
Sugar
are
is nationwide, but
Yeah.
I know that we have 2 of them in Northwest Indiana, which is like nowhere. So
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
surprised we have a Crumbl cookie.
well, no, we have Crumbl cookie. And
We have
the,
like 3 or 4 Crumbl cookies.
we
at
have
least.
we have 2 Twisted Sugars, and then also when I went to Arizona, they have Twisted Sugar in Arizona too. So it's got to be nationwide.
Yeah.
So many people will know about it. But I got a 4-pack from Crumbl. I got semi-sweet chocolate chip chunk cookie, which I personally think Costco's cookie is bigger and better than that.
Damn. Oh, the one they have in the food court
Yeah,
now?
yeah. Costco's cookie is bigger and better, and it's like half the price. Peanut butter cup cookie, Reese's chocolate cookies and cream, and then they didn't have
sounds
carrot
good.
cake, so they gave me some bullshit instead.
What?
So I'll figure out what the bullshit is. And then from Twisted Sugar, we got chocolate chip, cinnamon crunch, lemon sugar, Oreo delight, peanut butter cup cookie, and carrot cake. So it's gonna be you 4 trying them. So I guess I can. You guys can just pick a cookie, and then
That
you
sounds
can pick
better.
one from Crumbl, and you can pick one from.
There's 5
pick
of us
one
here.
for either.
There's 4 of
can't eat
us.
'em.
I'm not eating them.
Yeah, you.
Keto.
What y'all doing?
I don't like the cookies, so I'm good.
I
You
like
had
the
'em?
cookies. I'm just
I
on
don't
keto.
eat those.
I'm excited
I
about the
tried
carrot
too
cake.
much sugar,
I
but
love carrot
I
cake.
try a
I'm not
little
gonna lie.
Carrot cake's fire. I had some
go.
on Easter.
So you guys,
Carrot cake's fucking delicious.
if you
been
want,
waiting for
if you want to
this
talk
moment.
about your experience with Crumbl, while I cut them up and then I'll bring them to you.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
None.
I
I
have
watch people eat them and review them, and
Mukbang.
yeah,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say.
and they always look pretty good. But I've
Sorry, guys, I'm
seen,
scooting in the front.
Ariel, get the hell out of the way.
I have seen reviews where they're not good. So
Okay.
I'm like, I gotta try for myself.
Crumbl cookie, in my opinion, they always have really hard, like crumbly. They like fall apart. It's not good to the chew. Is my opinion on Crumbl cookie. They have amazing taste flavors. Super
the texture.
Yeah, the texture.
Okay.
Not my favorite. And they're also very sugary, but I like the fact that they give new flavors every week. I feel like it's very relevant in pop culture
Good
today
marketing.
to do something
Yeah.
like that. So
And then you get collabs.
I like the concept of Crumbl. I don't necessarily like all of their cookies that they release. Some are good, but they're usually super sweet.
Okay.
Twisted Sugar, I like their mini cookies.
Yeah.
And I think that their cookies are also kind of hard, depending on which ones you get. Do I think Crumbl is better than Twisted? If we're talking big cookies, yes. Small cookies, Twisted's better.
Should have brought some
I've
milk.
only had Twisted Sugar, and I thought it was good every time.
I've never had it, but Crumbl
Everyone
cookie
was-
when I had it, it was great. I enjoyed it. The one I had was from Illinois, and it wasn't hard. It was a nice, good, soft cookie. It was. I had one that was all chocolate, and then I had one that was chocolate chip. It was
You
awesome.
didn't feel like it was dry to the taste?
No, because no, it wasn't
Do you
dry to
think
the
some
taste.
batches are better than other? Like,
Yeah. Do some
is
cookies
it?
are
Yeah.
better?
Oh, not
Absolutely.
even cookies. Like, just
Oh,
like
water.
if you were to get a batch at 12 and then a batch at 2,
Oh.
like
Yeah, obviously, if you go earlier in the day, the cookies are
Okay.
fresher, right? But they prep the ingredients all day. Like they're constantly. I don't know if you've ever been inside a Crumbl
who's
cookie before.
making them?
The employees, they're there. They're cooking all day. They're making.
Do you have
new
to be like a certified
Oompa
baker?
No, you can get hired in, and they'll train you absolutely. I had a friend who used to work
Who
at
makes
Crumbl,
them?
and she
Don't forget the cocoa beans.
She loved it because she loves to bake, but all you do is bake all day, and all you do is smell the cookies, and it makes you want to eat them. And they're so sick of the cookie smell by the end of like the second week of
Have
work.
they?
Yeah.
Can you like mess up a batch and like have to like you
Oops,
know?
I guess I'm taking
like-
these home.
Or
Well,
just
I
like
don't
what
think-
happens if you
I think
burn some
it's
cookies?
like if you work to work at like
get
Chipotle
fired.
or like something. There is a set way of doing.
I don't understand
everything,
your questions.
And they have.
what do you mean? Like,
She-
I guess like what do you do if you?
how do
oopsie?
restaurants work?
You throw
Like,
it away. You throw it away and you
just-
start over.
okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just feel like they're like machine made.
You
like
ship 'em to the
humans are
starving
not
kids in
making
Africa.
those,
Well, I think
you
is
know?
so. What I
Oh,
think
well,
is so
maybe.
crazy is because they change flavors so often. How do
Bowls.
they learn
Their
how-
ingredients.
Yeah, their ingredients, and how do they get it down packed so fast?
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
you giving
that's
me
why
a bowl like I'm finna
it
eat
makes
some
me
dang
feel
on
like
cereal.
some
it
noodles.
comes out of a
You know what I'm
machine,
saying?
not
Hey, don't forget to turn
an
the bowl.
actual person like with an oven.
Yeah, they
These
haven't
are
let me
really
in the
great.
back room yet to check it out, but there are humans that I've seen there.
These are really.
So
pretty
I've had
bowls.
both. I think I'm the only person here who has had
face
both.
shot. Yeah.
Ooh, give them what they want.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Yeah, that up close.
Oh, we're doing twisted first. Okay.
I thought we were gonna do like. Do we have milk?
No milk.
We're gonna wash down that shit.
I thought
Dry.
that was like
Dry.
part of the
AF.
experience. I would have.
I didn't know
a
that.
gallon.
That's what I just said.
I would've brought a
if I'd have
gallon.
known.
What kind do I want?
Yeah. So
Did you cut them up yet?
yeah.
Okay.
Are they cutting? They're not.
So
cutting
we need
forks?
all of them.
Bro, just give me a chocolate chip.
I'm gonna give you the same kind as what because I ordered them even. So I'm gonna give you. You're gonna have one, but you're gonna try one of like the same flavor from each.
Right, but like,
So
why
there's
not
like
cut
a-
it in fourths? Because there's 4 of us. We can all try every flavor. Was what
That's a
we were
lot of
saying.
trying.
That's a lot. Of
That's a lot of trying.
Oh.
That's too many flavors.
Oh, okay.
Then you'd literally be trying
Then I
8
want
different
whatever
flavors
one
tonight.
has the Reese's in them for both. I want the chocolate one.
I thought we were trying all
Reese's?
like
Okay.
at each cookie.
That's what I mean by the.
You could trying 4 cookies. You won't be able to taste them all.
what
You can eat all the cookies you want, he
Funny
said.
for you to assume that I cannot.
The lemon.
You won't differentiate cookie taste.
So I've had
If I
both
had
places
milk,
before.
honestly.
I think Crumbl cookie is probably
Just give me
better.
the chocolate chip. You
They're
said you
so
got it in there.
moist.
Chocolate chip?
They're very
is it?
thick.
This is twisted.
They're also like
sorry, I licked my
1,000
fingers.
plus calories per cookie.
No, you're good.
Twisted
Talking
sugar
about Twisted.
is a little bit lighter,
what's going on right
a little bit thinner,
So there's
but they still taste really good. So I guess if you're looking for a
this
lighter
one?
cookie, I would go Twisted. If you're looking for just a dense ass 1,000 calorie plus cookie, like this is all I can eat for the rest of the night, then go with Crumbl.
Just by looking at these cookies, I already said Twisted's better.
I literally won't eat it when I go to. I've been to Crumbl a couple
Already
times.
eating, Ariel?
I won't eat a whole cookie.
It was really good, bro.
I could not help myself.
I'll
There's
wait on
so
the
much
other.
butter in those Crumbl cookies.
Oh my god! Don't even.
Incredible
tell me.
amount of butter.
I'm going to the
They
chip
just
after this
fall
anyway.
apart. Well, this is twisted
She's taking
sugar.
every cookie she can possibly get her hands on. Whoa! Wait! There's
didn't-
more!
I heard cookies. I want cookies.
Oh,
She
she's gonna
finna try them
Is there
all.
more left over?
The
still
lemon
for a
ones
different
from
flavor?
Twisted are so good.
Is that a lemon?
Yeah, I'll wait on the other one so I can get them both at the same time.
The lemon are great.
At the same damn time.
Is
At the
this-
same
is this
damn
a lemon
time.
one?
No, that looks like
I didn't get- I
Oreo
think
or
that's
cookies
the
and cream.
lemon.
Or the cream? That's what I
There was a lemon one.
Can I?
It had the yellow top on it.
Oh my! Which? I
See
want
how
this
big
one.
these are?
that's-
Crumbl cookies are huge, but they're also like
Yeah.
$5 a piece.
Look how big they are.
They're expensive though.
chocolate chip right here. The second one.
They're like
No. What's this right here?
That is
Because I remember having that one last time.
cookies and cream.
Yep. I remember having that last time. Yep.
I don't want to be obvious, but it's a pink box.
you love pink box, don't you?
What the fuck? That's how I got 5 kids.
Damn.
Okay, I want
Damn,
to start.
son.
I want to start. I grabbed the Reese's one.
This one?
I want to
From
show.
Twisted.
Yeah, I want to show the difference between. This one has significantly less Reese's on it. That's annoying
It's
to
a
me.
carrot cake.
Look at
Wait, you
how-
got Reese's from each one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
These
You
are.
see the difference?
Wait, that's got to be Crumbl. Yeah, Crumbl cookies are so big and heavy.
Yeah, and then they don't,
Heavy is
like,
good.
they
Heavy is
didn't-
reliable. If it doesn't work, you can always hit them with it.
The Twisted has way
I
more
don't even
like
hear
chocolate and peanut butter on top, way more excess stuff. This one's like mostly cookie from Crumbl.
Twisted, I think, is also a
pretty
little
good.
bit cheaper too.
Yeah.
Crumbl cookies, I think, are about
I don't
$5 a
hear
cookie.
anything.
Twisted's probably $4.
She got about like
And
3,000
you-
cookies
cheaper.
over there.
And you
She
can.
got 8 flavors. She's got the rainbow. That doesn't even. How are you going to differentiate? What do you know what you're eating?
I know which one. I remember.
All right, I'm going to try
I
it out.
have the power.
Are we trying now?
Yeah, we can go and try it out.
As you guys try them, we'll try.
All right,
to be
here,
very
right here,
descriptive.
right here. This is what I
All right,
want.
I'm going to go for this
Classic
twisted bite.
chocolate
first.
chip.
I got the Crumbl.
You guys,
Oh, you got classic
Of
chocolate
you
chip?
guys want to try
Of
Crumbl
Twisted
first?
and Crumbl.
I'm trying
I
the
thought-
Crumbl.
I did Crumbl first.
That was the chocolate strawberry, right?
It tastes the same way I remember
so
it.
many
do.
cookies.
This is
But-
chaos.
Okay.
When
I will say, like I
gotta
said,
get my
very
bowl.
dry of a cookie.
Which one?
Crumbl. It's still dry. I always, every time I get a Crumbl cookie, it always tastes dry.
Okay, this Crumbl cookie right here is moist AF. Came out of a pink box and it is delicious. I don't know what she's talking about.
This Crumbl cookie I got right here, it tastes just the same way I remember from last time, but the one I had in Illinois was just a little bit softer. But
What does it taste like? People they don't know what it tastes like.
Describe it.
No,
I was finna say something very perverted, but
Can't
Nah,
not
do it.
like
Say what you
though.
guys say.
no.
It's the you have the chocolate cookies and cream cookie.
Yeah, and it tastes just like
No.
cookies and cream, and it's
was
it's
better.
excellent.
Really?
You can't not like it.
Well,
though.
of course, that's what you ladies are gonna say.
Wow.
Ariel, you have the peanut butter cup cookie.
Yeah.
With Reese's.
I'll tell you this. You can't not like it because it has peanut butter in it. Okay, peanut butter.
I'm a peanut butter
tastes
boy.
Good, but it is dry. I haven't tried the other twisted one yet, but it's like dry to the. I don't know how to describe.
And
this.
whose is dry?
Like it's like.
But what company?
Crumbl.
Crumbl.
It's like
Britt,
Is this the twisted sugar right here?
Britt, you have the carrot cake from
A
Crumbl.
lot.
Great, you have all of them.
I did a chocolate chip from Twisted and a chocolate chip from Crumbl.
We're not gonna do that yit.
Why? I did it.
I know, whatever.
And
Never mind, I'm asking
Twisted,
you.
I think, is better.
Why?
The Crumbl kind of tastes like artificial.
Go ahead and try your twisted
You're
sugar.
convinced
cookie.
machines make
Oh
it.
well,
I am. Humans don't make this.
tried my twisted sugar. It's on point.
You had a chocolate chip twisted sugar.
Yeah,
It's good.
I like it. It's a real nice, good, soft.
Is it
moist.
sweet?
Not very. The sweetness is not
Is that- you get the
overpowering.
one with
But
strawberry on
Crumbl is.
No, I got
no,
chocolate
just
chip.
chocolate chip.
Which one did you get?
I got that chocolate chip with the strawberry.
How's that?
Dude.
Yeah, this one is fire. Like them little strawberry points, they hit you just right on the tongue.
Yeah. I got the
Chocolate chip with strawberry from Twisted Sugar.
Yeah, twisted
wanna
sugar,
show-
chocolate chip
You
and
have
strawberry.
the carrot cake?
no, I didn't. Can I have a bite of your carrot cake?
So the chocolate chip.
Go get your own
No,
carrot
the
cake.
chocolate chip
No.
tastes like a regular old like it. This chocolate chip from
my
Twisted Sugar
God.
Steal a
tastes
carrot
like
cake
something
from
that
box?
your grandma made back in the day, like
Your
homemade.
reaction
Real,
made me want
real
it
quick,
so
Ariel,
bad.
did you try your Twisted Sugar?
Yeah, the twisted sugar or peanut butter one. Okay, I take everything back. Like the actual cookie version of itself of Crumbl tastes better than the cookie from Twisted, but the topping. Can we talk about look at how much Reese topping and fluffiness. It's just so soft
She's
to
happy.
bite. But
Of the
it's-
Twisted.
But the Crumbl tastes better.
Okay.
So the Crumbl
But
tastes better, but the
but this-
presentation on the Twisted Sugar was better.
No, not present. Like the texture's better on
Okay.
the Twisted
Texture.
one,
Yeah.
but it tastes better from Crumbl.
I have my sad little Hershey's Zero Sugar chocolate that I get to eat because I'm on keto right now. So I'll eat my sad boy treat. Oh,
Go ahead.
Sorry,
boy.
it was empty. Did you read the ingredients to make sure?
All this needs
I've had this before, so I know it's good.
is a glass of milk.
Yeah, I can do that.
It's
That's
a
it, right?
carrot cake is going to be in the pink
I
box.
swear to fucking God, I should have brought a half gallon of milk.
Bring
Fuck
that
that,
whole
ain't
carrot
doing it.
cake back.
No, don't do that. Don't bring the whole carrot cake.
I
over
can't.
There.
I
Don't
can't
fucking
give
do
up
that.
certain foods on
Don't fucking
keto.
do that.
Nope.
Why?
Why are you hating on that carrot cake, bro?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to?
You don't
grab
even
this
want
carrot
it.
cake?
You're hating from the outside. You
I'm
can't
being
even get in.
spiteful.
You guys, I don't even. Know
I don't remember. This was Snickerdoodle.
Yeah, this is the last time I do this shit.
I do love Snickerdoodle.
All I know is if you had some sort of flavor enhancement within your blood system, these little strawberry notes would be popping.
Okay, guys, can we take a minute? How am I supposed to grab this out of the box?
The same way you got it now.
What? Oh, that's the carrot cake one?
Yeah.
Steve, did you have to pay extra for that?
No.
Was that their special one?
Like
This?
look at the layering.
So Crumbl hits you with that bullshit special cookie. So they do like a couple normal ones a week or like 3 normal ones, and then they have like, oh, this is our deluxe one, and it's like an
Hey,
extra $1.50.
You see the look on Ariel's face? She just fell in fucking
It's like
love.
$7 for the special cookie of the week.
I don't like those.
What?
That like double
See,
chocolate.
What
I
is
need
it?
to stop. Y'all gonna make me say
Can you
perverted
use
things.
descriptive
Isn't
words
that the
please, and tell
Oreo?
where it's from?
It's Crumbl.
Double chocolate Oreo or something like that?
What's your favorite dessert place like around here? Like if you're looking for cupcakes or cookies or whatever.
Honestly, I think I like Twisted Sugar.
Twisted's your favorite?
Yeah.
My favorite is I think designer desserts.
I'm good. Yes, I had my sugar rush.
I
I'm
forget what
straight.
it's called, but there's this ice cream place in Valparaiso by Ivy Tech, and they have dairy-free ice cream.
Is it Valpo Velvet?
No,
That's not what every time.
but it has like this rainbow wall when you walk in, and they're just really good, and it's dairy-free, and it's just so delicious every time I get ice cream.
But if you're
there.
looking for like cookies or cupcakes or something like that, like not counting ice cream, like not
Not
pastries,
counting
but
that. Where's there even
Oh.
any pastry place at?
Oh.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like Crumbl is one, Twisted Sugar is one, Designer
I don't
Desserts.
know places like that. What is that face over there? What
I
are you
just named 3 of them.
I did not like that.
Do we have a general consensus on who makes the better cookie?
What was that? What are you eating?
For
that-
me,
Twisted.
I like the Crumbl.
What was that?
Sorry.
Ariel, what did you just eat?
I'm sorry, I'm putting my
It
headset
just
back
sucks because I would like to try Twisted's carrot cake.
on. Yeah.
I would like to try the same flavors.
Apples to apples, cookies to cookies.
Just like the chocolate chip. It was easy to like, because the chocolate chip.
Did anybody else get
So why did you like Twisted's
so why did you
chocolate
take
chip
every single
better?
flavor?
What is that?
Why can't I?
the Oreo one from Twisted, I think.
Yeah?
Is this Twisted or Crumbl?
Huh?
This was Twisted.
Yeah.
I didn't like this one. This
Yeah,
one,
but I think that's just I don't think it's the cookie. It's just like I don't.
flavor.
Yeah,
I
I just don't like that flavor.
It tastes like sour cream. I'm not gonna lie. It's
It could be.
dog crap.
There could be sour cream.
Too
in it.
much sour cream. Not
And-
enough
and
cream
for
cheese.
the-
You should try this. Actually,
But like overall texture,
For the record,
consistency.
just for the record, we did order 2 of the same kind, and they didn't have them all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would love to try a carrot cake from Twisted. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
we ordered that, and then they didn't have it.
that carrot cake.
By the way, they're
was
big
Didn't have it.
Swifties
fire.
there.
They didn't
Yeah.
have it.
They're big
Where?
Swifties. At Twisted.
Swifties.
'Cause we
They did a
ordered
whole
it.
Eras thing last year where they had all these Eras themed ones. Then you could sign up to win a raffle where you get like all this swag.
right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I had to stop in there.
All right,
Which one was
Lucas,
that?
Lucas, what we got?
I need a glass of milk.
I think I'm gonna need some regular
It's bad.
water.
You guys go.
Nah, man, that's weird. Like,
What was it?
what was that one you just gave me? The
It was
Oreo?
The Oreo from Twisted.
The Oreo
Really?
from
It was
Twisted.
bad?
The
do you fuck
initial
up an Oreo?
Hold on. The initial flavor, like when that thing hit my tongue, it was like she said, sour cream. So it was throwing me all off because there's a bunch of sweetness following that sour cream.
Right.
Once it goes, like the aftertaste was fine, but that initial, like it's just like she said, maybe they make the topping with too much sour cream. The mix was off, but that was very
disgusting.
potent at the beginning. Yeah, like it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I didn't
I don't
like it.
I don't spit shit out. And I almost wanted to spit that shit out right on the floor.
Oh, wow.
So y'all need to get your act
I had
together.
to.
That was from where?
I do this. I do
Wait,
this a
what-
lot,
what-
but I
was
had
that
to
the
force
Twisted?
myself to swallow it. It was really
What did it look like?
The one it looked like
It was this one.
this one right here.
I don't
it's
like
got
it
that
either.
fluffy shit on the top.
You guys want to try it?
It's like
No,
cookies
I'm
and
okay.
cream, I think.
It looks like a sugar
You got
cookie
your
with some
order
shit on
history up
top.
there?
Yeah.
Don't
It's
get that
cookies
cookie.
and cream.
It's bad.
I've had it before.
I was so
Just
excited.
look at the
when-
pictures from
when he first
Crumbl's
described it. I
website.
was so excited.
I
about
think
it.
I was
Twisted.
kind of excited.
I think it's Twisted.
Yeah.
Then it's Oreo Delight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
was
there's
so
no
excited.
delight about it. It's fucking Oreo shit.
It tastes so bad. I don't even know how to describe how bad it tastes. It,
No,
like,
it's like I mean, even I like sour cream. You know, that's cool, but not on my fucking cookies.
So does Crumbl.
it does taste like sour cream to you, though, right?
No, you're right. No, that initial note is a sour cream,
And I don't think it is sour cream, but it tastes like
but it tastes like maybe it's
You
sat
know
out.
what
Maybe sour
You
cream.
ever
I hope it ain't.
You ever pull sour cream out of the fridge after it's like 3 days from expiring and it's been sitting in there and it's half used?
No.
Yeah, you gotta mix it back
tastes
up.
like that smell.
It's got that water on top.
wow.
You
I
know,
always finish my sour cream.
You ever eat rancid sour cream?
No.
It tastes like that
that
smell.
See, I wouldn't know because I don't eat sour cream.
Isn't that kind
Have
of
you ever had
cheese?
sour cream based cheesecake?
Yes, it's fire.
yeah, like that shit's fire. That tastes nothing like that. And I think that's what they were going for, and they fucked it up.
And thank you for using descriptive words besides good and not good.
Not good. Good.
Yeah. What'd you bring?
Y'all want to check these drinks out now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Clearly.
All right, hold on a second. There's a little backstory to these. This drink has been around for a long time.
What drink?
This clearly Canadian right in front of me here. They initially had them in glass bottles, but I remember this from my childhood. Had it been about 4 or 5, right around kindergarten, and I remember my dad working out at the gym, and then he took me to the gas station next door after the gym, and he got me one of them bottles. They're in the cans right now, but it was in a glass bottle, and that flavor has stuck with me ever since I was that young. So when I drink this, that's where it takes me back every single time. It takes me back to leaving the gym with my dad, one of the few memories I remember having with him, and he's also a huge inspiration for why I like to work out too, because the whole gym thing. But yeah, I wanted to share this with you guys, and since a couple of y'all are on zero sugar, I found they made the zero sugar, so I
Hell yeah.
got some of that action in.
Appreciate that.
Also, I did put it on ice.
Oh,
Because them them flavor notes. I'm all about them flavor notes, man. I was a fat kid for life. So them flavor flavs, man, they got to be right. So who wants?
I love cherry.
I do.
Regular.
Yeah, I like cherry too.
Oh, regular.
Yeah, well, who wants a 0 sugar and who wants?
I'll take a 0.
I'm a 0.
Regular.
Steve and I are 0 boys.
If you have enough for
Oh
a 0,
man, this is too much sugar for me.
2 6-packs. There's enough for everybody.
is there more?
I'll
cold
take a
zeros,
regular.
though?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
The regular.
Yeah, there's too
Hold on.
much sugar.
We're all
for
gonna
me.
drink it together. You can open it.
I'm opening.
Open it. Smell it. We're all gonna drink it together.
Oh, you know what? My mom used to drink this shit back in the day.
right. That's what I'm saying.
So related to your story, smell and taste are strongly tied to memories.
yes, indeed.
This is a regular, right?
Yeah, my mom used
No,
to drink
it's
this
a-
shit back
Oh,
in
it's
the
a
day.
zero.
Oh wow.
So I actually make my own drink like this, and it's
You said 0, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
it's sparkling water, lime flavored.
Okay.
And then cherry tart juice, a little
Ugh.
bit in
Nice,
there.
nice. That cherry lime
and
be
then
fire.
and then I even add a little lemon and stir it up. It's delicious.
The cookies. Is
That don't sound tasty.
It is.
So clearly Canadian sparkling water. So they had sparkling water back in the.
Oh yeah, way back in the 90s.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, way back in the 90s.
Because that's all
Canada had it.
and 80s.
literally all I drink, and that's why Canada's
All right.
better.
Yeah. Like I say, my mom used to drink this back in the day. I had one.
You guys ready? Cheers. Cheers.
Product of
Cheerio.
Canada.
Cheerio. Cheerio.
Cheers. Cheers. Bless you.
Yep.
Ooh.
It tastes
Ooh,
the
that's
same.
okay. The 0 tastes like there's sugar in it, but there's not.
Oh man.
It tastes the same way I remember it as a kid.
I'm saying, dude, it bring me right back to being a little boy.
what does
Generally,
this
I
remind
don't
me
like
of?
cherry flavored stuff, but this is just the right amount
It
of cherry.
tastes like
Yeah,
It's
I
so
agree.
smooth.
Yeah.
It's so smooth.
And it
Yeah,
doesn't
that's-
have that weird spritey
This
weird,
reminds
you
me
know.
of something, and I can't.
But it's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
good.
it doesn't got that heavy sugar, like that
Yeah.
sweetness that sticks and lingers on your tongue.
That's
it's like
delicious.
crisp all the way down.
How much is a pack of those?
A pack of this was it $7.50? I think it was.
Where'd
For
you-
6?
Yeah, $7.50 for
Where'd
6.
you get this?
Strax.
Canada.
Canada. Eh?
hey,
Clearly, Canada.
Drove to
Hey,
Whistler
hey.
last night.
just for spoiler alert, we did not really get this from Canada, ladies and gentlemen. We know what is going on in the U.S., so we really didn't get it from.
We did not go to Canada.
I just want to let y'all know that. Thank you.
It's just a name.
Yeah.
Unless Canada is taking. Like,
is accepting.
other then we can work something out. Okay.
So
Canada is not accepting us.
they also do have a wild berry with the I think the wild berry is 0 sugar, but then the blackberry is the full flavor.
Don't like that aftertaste.
So
What you don't like? What now? Right now? Right now.
since
Terrible.
y'all didn't
It
done,
could be the 0 sugar.
I like it.
so here's the question:
Blackberry.
when are y'all supposed to do the milk challenge?
Right.
Why would you bring that up?
What do you mean? Why, boy?
Now
He's
we have
holding us
milk.
He's gonna try to pressure me to do it. I ain't
We
doing
were
it.
supposed to chug gallons of milk weeks ago. We never did.
I actually did that one time.
It's getting warm out now.
How did it
so
work
I
out?
would
How
not
did it work out?
recommend.
You had to go
Oh, okay.
outside.
I'm sorry.
Indoor,
did you just
outdoor.
say?
Recommend.
I'm sorry. Did you just say it's getting warm out, so it's the perfect time to chug milk?
Yeah, because you can do it
Worst
outside. Did you do it indoors or outdoors?
Indoors.
You're insane.
No, we need to all have buckets right here in front of us. Let's get close, guys.
We're doing it indoors.
I want to
I'm
know what
gonna-
your insides look like.
I'm gonna get tarp, and I'm gonna move all the furniture, and we're gonna do it indoors.
Okay,
My man.
When y'all do that, make sure that I'm on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get very far.
I don't want to.
Wait, you're
hold on.
not doing it?
No. Okay, so
Hell
here's,
no.
here's-
Why'd you
so
bring it
here's-
up?
So here's what you do,
Because I
right?
want to see y'all make a damn fucking fools of y'all self.
I hope
gotta
y'all
re-
can see the fear.
was
in
hoping
my
You got to
forgot.
record us drinking it, but then you got to also record the people that are watching to record their reaction.
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna be set.
Oh yeah, and trust me, my
So stick around for
it's
that milk
probably gonna be
challenge, y'all.
priceless.
Y'all, you guys can take bets on who's gonna throw up first.
Ugh.
Chug a lug, chug
I won't
a
throw it
lug.
up. I won't throw it up at all because I'm a man.
Because I'm
Oh,
a
okay.
man.
So you're
Okay.
gonna
Man.
swallow the
Who's
throw up?
participating in the challenge?
You
I am for sure.
am.
I am.
you a man, right?
Don't be a pussy, Joe.
I'm looking at
Don't
you,
be a
Joe.
pussy.
It's keto friendly.
That's
Yeah.
definitely not.
So
Throwing up will be very-
Now
Get
the
you
question
zero
is,
sugar.
right.
now, hey,
It's
now-
0 calories if I throw it all up.
Now the question is, are y'all doing like 2%, Skim milk.
I'm doing chocolate milk.
Heavy. Yeah, I was gonna say
heavy whipping
chocolate
cream.
milk. Are you gonna do chocolate milk?
Condensed milk.
I was gonna say I do almond milk,
Powder.
but I just found out that almond milk gives you kidney stones.
A half gallon or a full gallon?
A full gallon.
Full boat.
If you want, it could just be me and you, and we'll sit on opposite sides, and we'll just go at it, and we'll have.
Okay, so
Drink it face to face.
If you have chocolate milk and I have white milk,
I want to.
you think that's gonna make a difference?
Wait, I would
Because
like
that sweet flavor, man. If I come in,
you got to throw some cinnamon in your milk, like horchata.
horchata. Oh, we're gonna go that
Horchata.
direction. Okay, he
This
gets the
is
chocolate
chocolate
milk.
milk.
I get the horchata. So now we need Ariel. You got to be the white milk.
Oh, that's crazy.
Are you gonna?
crazy.
Are you
I'm
gonna do
also
it, Ariel?
Mexican.
Are you
You
gonna
just keep laughing like that, and we won't
So
believe
what?
you.
Is it gonna be skim milk, soy milk,
whole?
Whole milk.
Whole.
On the hottest day
Whole.
of the
and
year.
soybean?
Whole. I won't eat for 2 days prepping. Next week.
Okay, so then question, because
gosh.
I don't think they sell chocolate milk in gallons whole. Julie
No.
They sell them at half a gallon.
No,
No.
they do sell whole
No.
gallon
They do.
chocolate milks. They
No,
do.
They do?
whole milk, not whole gallons.
Full
whole
gallon,
milk.
yes.
Whole milk. No.
Whole
I don't know
milk.
if it's whole.
Yeah,
I think
they
it's
do.
It's only
They usually
2%.
make it with 2%.
No,
only
they
2%.
do gallons.
They
of
do.
whole
I'll
milk.
get the
they
syrup.
do.
It's the red cap.
I'll
Yeah.
get.
Chocolate though.
Whole
No, we're
milk.
talking about chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk.
Chocolate.
I only seen
whole milk.
I only seen chocolate milk at
Ladies.
2%.
Okay.
Yes, they sell whole gallons of chocolate milk. I understand that.
Now, now the question is, are you getting Overweiss dairy chocolate milk?
No, I'm gonna get whatever.
True move.
Overwise, nah, man, we ain't fucking
move.
rich. We ain't spitting that on the floor. Come on
glass.
now.
I'm from the hood. I'm gonna get whatever's cheapest.
What is that called? Pleasant View, Pleasant Farm,
Yeah,
Pleasant
Pleasant
Hill,
View.
Pleasant View, that's the
Dutch
cheap
Farms,
stuff.
whatever they call it.
Hey, and don't cheat and go get a
Listen,
damn Nestle
I'm
Quick
not worried.
milk.
I'm
No,
not
no,
worried
no.
about throwing up. Like, I'm a woman. I throw up every Saturday night at the
I'm
bar.
a woman.
That's a random Tuesday for me.
Right, but I'm worried about what's going to come out the other end after.
I wonder.
Well, if you puke it out this way, it's not
No.
going to come out
Okay,
that way.
I
First
don't
of
know
all,
if I agree with
I
that.
threw
I'm
up,
worried.
so
First of all, what the fuck are y'all drinking to be making y'all go to the porcelain god? Is what I want to know.
I'm
Milk.
lactose intolerant as
The topic,
hell,
milk.
bro.
and you're gonna chug a
Yes,
gallon?
I am, because I am here for the pod. I'm giving you content. Okay?
Here for the
Okay.
pod.
She's committed.
Watch
You're
her,
giving us content.
watch her have a heart attack and I get arrested.
Oh shit!
Listen, I'm
No,
gonna do
it'll
it for
be
the pod,
it'll be on
but-
camera. It'll be her own choice.
Yeah, it's
See-
my
Sign
choice.
a
I'm gonna
waiver.
participate, but
Hey,
I'm gonna
something
be
like that
hurting.
happen, I will run the fuck up out of here, leave the scene of the crime. You didn't see me.
I ain't
You
afraid.
didn't see anything.
I ain't afraid to throw up. I'm afraid of what happens after I throw up.
Oh, fuck
Okay.
that.
Well, hey, I think we just found out who we're going to eat first.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys got anything else before we get out of here?
Yeah, you got to go check out my YouTube, Hack is Prime. Go check that out. Follow the journey of Broken Boken. I broke a bunch of bones, had a bunch of organ failures, came back from that. So trying to build a company. So you can check me out also on Colossus Creations. Colossus
What
Creations
happened? What
on Facebook.
happened
COLOSSUS Creations.
It's a whole thing. It's a
It's a
whole.
whole-
You have
whole
to
thing.
tell
It's a
me
whole
off
thing.
cam.
I had 26 broken bones, multiple organ failures, in a coma for a month. I had to
Holy
learn
shit.
how to
Did you get
learn
in
how
an
to
accident?
yeah.
Oh.
I flipped an F-250 300 feet into a field. I had to learn how to walk and
Why?
eat and breathe and all that jazz and jive again. And I did it with my truck, which was all my livelihood, which I do
You need
construction.
to,
so I've been slowly rebuilding not only my body but then my company back.
You
How did
need to
that
watch.
happen?
You need to watch the sobriety show that he was on.
Being 3 sheets in the fucking wind and emotionally
were-
unstable.
Got it.
Well, I was raised with my own devices, so I didn't have no fucking guidance.
You want to know what's funny, Lucas?
No judgment.
It was when you set those down, I was like, oh, I wonder if because I don't drink.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I wonder if those got liquor in it, and I was like, oh no, they
Not
don't.
this guy.
Yeah,
No,
because when I
Lucas brought
seen
it.
it,
not this guy.
yeah, that's when I seen it. I had asked him, and I was like, I forgot. Oh, he don't drink anymore. Like he.
And how
you know, it's
corrupted
clean.
are y'all now? Look at that.
Right.
Oh, sorry,
Well,
bro.
I don't
Sorry.
drink. I don't drink myself. So when I see things, I'm like, the alcohol in it. I don't want it. You know, I went to I stopped and got food, and the food last night, and the food.
Had liquor in it?
No, it was the restaurant was connected to a bar. The restaurant was connected to a bar, and I was like, oh, I could just go in and eat and sit at the bar. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to sit in front of people who are drinking and shit like that. I just don't like it anymore.
I actually read at the bar, like
So,
a weirdo.
read
I
it.
do.
I know one of the
Is it
things.
stacks?
No, I go to
Wait, you
Because that
what?
would make sense.
I go to the bar. I go to Franklin House on
Where's that at?
karaoke nights in
Valpo.
Valpo.
In Valpo?
And
Oh,
I
no.
just sit in there and I read
You
my
read
book.
during karaoke
Oh, you
night?
read
You ain't new.
in the
You're
bar.
not gonna see
How
this
can you
brother
read in
way
karaoke?
out in fucking Valpo
It's
at a
so
bar.
entertaining because
No.
I'm in my own world, and if I get hungry or thirsty, like the bar's right there, and like then I can like have live music, and then I can zone back into my book. And
That's
sometimes they start
crazy.
singing songs that are related to the scenes in my books, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm in it. Okay, and it's just and it's a good conversation starter because if someone's read the book that I've been reading, they're like, oh, I've read that. What part are you at? And it's like I get to meet new people that way too.
Well,
that like
I haven't
the same
been to a
things
good
I like.
karaoke session in a long time.
I stay at karaoke.
I wanna know-
so
You do. I've
know.
seen your
When
social
of,
media.
I stay
You were just there last weekend.
booked and busy, baby.
You and your niece.
So, as a group, when are we all gonna get together and maybe go to a movie to like watch it, so then that we can bring it back on the podcast?
See,
Let's go
that'd be
see
a great
Sinners.
idea.
We can go see Sinners next Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday
Well,
is $5.
Next Tuesday not good because I say kids is in school, wife is at school as well. So
Yeah, it's going to be hard to get our all schedules.
Yeah.
like now in the summertime, then yeah. But I think my wife is getting ready to finish up in the next.
All right, well,
2
you
If they're
just
all at
answered
school,
your
what are you
own
doing?
Question.
What's your
I'm at
where-
home.
We'd have to
Sounds great.
plan out a movie like a month in advance,
But-
so I
Yeah.
can request
Like
off
say,
work.
wife-
Summer movie.
Like say if they go at noon, I can't because the wife is like
We could do the drive-in.
doing a certain thing.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Like, but when
And then karaoke.
she's finishing up, I can go at like a noon or 11 o'clock show, something like that, because my boys don't get out to like what fucking 2:40.
Yeah, matinee.
something like that. Yeah, but I know one of the things is before we really get quick out of here. For anybody out there that got children, you know what I'm saying? I do coach basketball, and basketball season's getting ready to start up for us. Me and Coach Dre, we coach kids all the way from want to say kindergarten all the way to high school. So basketball season's getting ready to start off. You got any kids within those age range that you want to learn the basics about basketball, and then just not only top of that, learn about things on the court and off the court. You can find me on Facebook by Corey B. Spencer Sr. You can find me on Instagram, and you can also find me on TikTok, Boosie Collins 98. I love coaching kids. I love inspiring kids. I love giving back to kids because I want to make sure that I'm leaving my community in a better place the way I found it before my time is said and done. That's all there.
That's a high value man right there.
Yeah,
Sweet.
All right.
that is.
Outside of that, real quick, Britt, Crumbl or Twisted Sugar?
Twisted Sugar.
Lucas?
Gotta hit up that twisted shit. No. That Crumbl, because that Oreo cookie really fucked me up.
Coach?
Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm always going to rock with the big C, big Crumbl, baby.
Ariel?
Costco.
Costco. What?
Costco cookie.
That's the wrong letter.
It's
Wrong letter.
it's honestly the best cookie out of all of them.
because
I would love to try
I
it.
think that Crumbl's
Costco.
better than Twisted. Cookie wise, Twisted's better than Crumbl. Flavor wise, but Costco has the best, softest cookie for the cheapest price. Go get your cookies.
How much is that cookie?
Cheapest for sure. Like $2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's bigger
And
than
it's
all of those
The
cookies.
biggest of all of them.
Yeah,
Nice.
but they don't have peanut butter cookies. So
Nah.
when they have peanut butter cookies,
You
As
gotta
someone
get the
who
glizzy with the
has
drink,
had
dog.
both places in the past, I would say I would choose Twisted overall when you factor in price, variety, things
Yeah.
like that.
I don't know. I'm new to this all.
Yeah.
Crumbl has 6 a week, and they're so expensive.
yeah.
I'm gonna go to Twisted, and I'm gonna get 6 different ones whenever the fuck I want.
But
Yeah.
also you get smaller. You can get like you can
get
go
the
in
minis.
with
Those mini
one
cookies.
mini. It's just like you just need a little sweet
Swear,
treat.
when's
at
the
the
last
end
time
of
you
the
weighed
night.
I got that.
When was the last
second-
time you weighed yourself? How much you weighing right now since you're on the keto?
Oh, I weighed myself today at 211,
211.
which is
Wow.
3 pounds down since 2 days ago when I went back on keto.
Swill, what about you?
I'm not necessarily on keto. I just live that lifestyle now.
But what's your weight right now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't track
He
it.
ain't putting that out there. like that.
I never track it. So he and I do keto very different.
Yep.
And we've always lost around the same amount of weight. I know you lost a lot more than I did it.
I was down
initially.
81 at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
but
would-
we did it 2 different ways, but we still got really good results. So he does keto to where he tracks every single thing.
I
down
weigh
to the
everything
thing.
down to the gram.
All right,
Right.
so you
Yeah.
at 211. Right now I'm at 246. So I'm before the end of the summer. I'm trying to get up under 200 pounds.
Yeah, that's the goal.
I
for me
need
too.
to.
I'll
I
say
have
this.
to.
I started working out a lot more. I was texting in the group chat about it, and I say I've been going to the gym a lot more, and I'm trying to lose weight and actively like beyond that. I was 230 2 weeks ago, and now I'm down to 221.
That's excellent. Yeah.
That's
Excellent.
So
There you go.
hopefully
This would be a reason to celebrate.
go down. But
How often do you weigh yourself?
Every morning.
Okay.
I get up in the morning and I
After you
strip
use the
myself.
bathroom?
If I use the bathroom
With,
and I strip myself,
I say,
That's exactly when you want to do it.
What, you make sure you're in your skimpies while you know. That's
Also, I don't count woman time of the week. That doesn't count. I don't weigh myself on that one because
No, that's fair.
that's cheating. That is gonna make me feel bad about myself, and that doesn't count. That's not
yeah.
my
We
fault.
know how you women are when you
I
get
gained like
bloated.
18 pounds. No cap. I'm so bloated. I'm like, I can't even look at myself in the mirror. I'm so disgusted. I'm like, don't look at me.
So
But-
you one of those women that just want to crawl up in the bed on those first 2 days?
That's all
No,
women.
well,
That's
it's-
one of those.
No, actually, I'm
One
a
of
little
them.
bit. I'm a little bit different. Not to get too much into it, but I actually am not hungry at all during that week, and I want to go out and just do stuff. I don't want to be in my room at all because I feel like it just feeds like me falling into a depression and doing
Yeah.
stuff. I have to go out and do stuff.
I've actually have to like
Yeah.
tell myself like, okay, we're not gonna be depressed. We're gonna go and do something. and
So
enjoy
do you
life.
get cravings like
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
your
Yeah.
chocolates or whatever?
Specifically,
Why do you think I'm over here eating these cookies?
like no. I crave spicy pickles all the time. Like I just want
pickles.
spicy pickles all the time. I don't know why. I just
Well, those are low-cal.
Joe, next time remember to try to bring some fried pickles from Popeyes next week. That would be awesome. I need to try.
Oh, you want me
some.
to bring them? Oh, is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah, I want to try those. I ain't tried them yet.
Yeah, I'll try to remember.
That'd be awesome.
Well, we'll go ahead and get out of here. As always, like, subscribe, all the things. We are on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music. We're on YouTube. You can check out a bunch of clips. We post 3 to
TikTok.
4 clips a day. TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. You can find a reel or a short. Show us some support. Everything's booming. We're about to take off. But as always, thank you. It was a vibe. It was real. This is the panel. They call me Swill, and we will see you guys very, very soon.
Be safe out there, ladies and gentlemen.
Holla.
Peace.
Holla, holla. Holla at your boy.
Deuces.
Holla.